listeners, it's Jazz. We just wanted to thank you all so much for your patience with our hiatus for this month. Regular episodes should continue Monday the 11th, picking up bi-weekly release once again for the rest of the foreseeable future. In the meantime, though, we recorded you all this very special, not nearly so belated, and very spooky holiday special. I do want to let you know there were some technical difficulties in recording and editing this episode, mostly in that a lot of my dialogue got deleted, and syncing of some of the dialogue in the middle is just a little bit off, but this episode is still absolutely listenable, and we really hope you enjoy it. Wishing you all a happy belated Halloween, Samhain, etc., and also Feliz Dia de los Muertos to any who may be celebrating. Enough of me talking, let's get to the episode.
We open today at a familiar scene, a scene we all know well and true. It's a scene we have seen again and again, the chaotic scene of Malvak streets. But as familiar as the scene is, it is different, as if something intrinsic to the world has been turned on its head. Everything is just a little to the left, or a little washed out of color. We will follow these familiar streets down to the docks, buzzing with activity even now in this strange place. We'll flit across the heads of a few people whose eyes seem more downcast in this darker place, to a run-down shanty bar filled with sailors, filled with tradesmen, filled with those looking to make a very quick bit of coin. The door will creak open, no one will care, and in will step 3 figures.
Oh fuck, that's us!
Mm.
Well, I'm playing Vittoria, and she is a warlock. Her whole outfit's pretty, cool. I actually want to describe that. So she's got kind of, really overly gilded armor, but there's a motif of chains, the intricate sort of embroideries and the pattern of golden chains on white cloth. Her belt looks like it's made of intricate chains that have been tied together. There are some going down her arms, and she does have a big chain necklace sort of going down. She looks like she's easy to rob.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how robbable do they look?
She's sore thumb type rob.
A solid 9.5.
I'd say a 9.5. I think there's also a sense that she's not very aware of her surroundings to an extent.
Okay, I'm playing Geneviève d'Avelaine, who's a sullen-looking necromancer in bright pink and black robes. And I would say she's about a 6.5 robability.
Oh, are we going on that? Is that a scale we're going towards?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing Ciel. She's in dark common clothes, peasant-y clothes. Honestly, they're almost like I've been picturing almost work clothes. That's the kind of, wear and tear that is kind of on them.
So low on the robbability scale.
So yeah, I'd give her a solid 1, maybe 2. But actually with the rest of it, a solid 1.
Mm.
Tied around her neck, kind of hanging loosely, is the visor of a Maximilian-style helmet.
Mm.
It looks like it's been torn off of the actual helmet part. It's real rusty. And at her side, literally in her hand dragging across the floor, is a big wood splitting axe that's also pretty rusty and has some mysterious red stains on it.
Oh, wow.
Ketchup! I did forget to mention that the most stealable thing on her is this rapier that she has that's it looks more expensive than anything within probably a few mile radius, but it's shiny and also has a lot of that chain motif in the handle and stuff.
She's going for a look.
She loves an aesthetic.
Yeah, when you 3 enter the room, a couple heads will turn. They'll see Vittoria and just start eyeing her. A couple people kind of reach out and tap each other's shoulders okay, so how are we going to rob her? They'll flit over Geneviève and kind of have the same reaction of, okay, this is something we can work with. Then they'll flit over Ciel and just immediately look away.
Yeah.
She's dragging the big axe across the floor like it's literally carving a path.
Is it too heavy for her to lift?
No, she just doesn't want to.
Valid.
I do think that Vittoria is really, like, charmed by that. She's, like, looking around being like, oh. And I think she looks back at Ciel and just kind of, like, gives her a little thumbs up.
I think Ciel just kind of gives her a blank expression. She looks really tired.
Yeah.
Do we have a purpose in this bar that we are aware of?
Well, you guys came here to presumably seek work, I'm guessing. Or some other thing that might fit your purpose.
Vittoria just went, work.
Vittoria said, fuck work.
But, like, we've spent all day walking around this goddamn city, and, like, I don't know, I'm just tired, y'all. I feel like we've been doing a lot of work all day.
Oh, I know you must think that walking's really hard.
It is. I'm not used to... Ciel, I get the impression that you're making fun of me a little bit.
I am.
Oh, you're so simple. Oh, gosh. I'm going to get a drink. And I'm going to go up to the bar and be like, excuse me, sir, I'd like to order a mint julep.
Fuck you.
The bartender, who seems to be kind of a gruff-looking human, will turn to you. I can give you ale.
Vittoria makes, like, it's almost, like, imperceivable, but, like, there's a little bit of a grimace. She just goes, and turns to Ciel and goes, what kind of a place is Malvak, anyway?
It's a dump.
Yeah, you know what, Jenny? You're right.
Danny.
It's lots of fun if you get around the right places. I could show you.
Like all the time.
Sorry. I think Vittoria looks Ciel, like, up and down and goes, well, I'm going to be honest with you, darling. I don't think the places you're going are the places I'm trying to go, if you catch my drift. Although you are just such a dear.
I think she's gonna, like, just, give her that blank expression again. I think she's gonna pick up her axe and just, like, not, like, slam it with, like, muscle effort, just kind of, like, sling it, and the weight of the axe itself and the force that she has just kind of, like, jams it into the bar.
We'll order a nail for all three of us, please. Jenny, are you drinking?
I am.
Wonderful. We'll get 3 ales, and I'm going to throw 10 gold on the bar.
Bartender will pick up the coins, bite one of them, and just, sure. He'll reach behind to a few casks and put down 3 murky-looking ales.
Vittoria's just going to look at it a bit and kind of, like, swill it around and look, like you know when you do wine tastings and you're looking for legs? Like that.
He's going to bring it.
Smells like piss.
I get hints of piss, paint thinner,
with a nice fruity aftertaste.
Yeah, that'd be the turpentine.
Yeah, Jen is going to try and swig it, but visibly grimace and then cough a little.
I think that Vittoria is not going to, like, I think this is the thing, is that, like, I think the party members kind of notice that she's a little bit disgusted by this, but I think she's making an effort to the bartender to just kind of be chilling.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, wow. You know, do you guys brew this here?
No.
Gosh. Outsourcing your labor is a smart way to do it, actually. It's a lot cheaper in the long run and saves you a lot of energy, you know?
Oh, wow. Do you have experience in business as well?
Vittoria flips her hair back a little bit. Well, not me, but I don't know. I think it's normal for someone of my standing to get a little bit of know-how with it, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I guess they got to keep the sparrows busy with something, right?
You see her kind of like bare her teeth very quickly.
Ciel's got this kind of smirk on her face, and she's gonna just take her ale and drink it all in one big swig, if I'm allowed.
Yeah.
Vittoria grimaces for 2 seconds and then smiles really widely and just laughs and goes, Ciel, your sense of humor is, I'm gonna say, probably your best trait. I really enjoy it.
I think Ciel, I think she's still smirking. She's gonna take the big swig of ale and then she's gonna like drop it on the other side of the counter. Just like where the bartender, like she's just gonna drop it so that it shatters.
You know, your sense of humor is great, but your manners are really something to be left.
Really a high point. One of your greatest skills beyond eviscerating things.
Yeah, the murder is all cool. I just think that if you had a tad more manners. Excuse me, sir. We seem to have dropped something. I'm so sorry about that. My companion is not necessarily the most. And she's going to look at Ciel and go, here. We've undergone great tragedy recently. You would understand. I'm so sorry about that.
Great tragedy.
What did you say?
She said under her breath, about to go under great tragedy.
The bartender will kind of look at you and just slowly shake his head and start picking up pieces of glass.
So what's the word around town as of right now? You know, we're all just relatively new. I've never been to Malvak before.
It shows.
Well, I don't know. It's just interesting. What goes on around here? What's the word?
Well, if you're looking for a job, there's really no end of them down at the docks. Or if you want to ask around here, you can.
I don't think there are any jobs down the docks that one can handle.
Which one of them was she gesturing at?
You're so funny, Ciel. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know who she was gesturing at?
Who would she be gesturing at? You're so funny. Any chance one could score a meeting with the Doge anytime soon?
Not you.
Not me. What do you mean, not me?
I mean, if you could score a meeting with the Doge, you wouldn't be here.
That's not true.
And yet, here you are.
Oh my God. Well, sir, you know, I, if there's one thing I like about Malvak, it's the candidness of its citizens.
The bartender just,
And I turn to Ciel and I go, well, if you're so versed in this, you know, like, where do you think we should be starting, ma'am?
To talk to the Doge?
Yeah.
Well, go back in time and get born first of all your siblings.
I don't.
Jen is like nodding with a comical, like finger on her chin, like exaggeratedly nodding. I'm going like,
you know, you might be a bit of a lost cause, but Jenny, you're not stupid.
me?
Yeah, no, you're not stupid at all. You're probably the smartest one here.
I would say so, yes.
Absolutely. How do you think we angle this?
Angle pot. Is our goal a job on the vicinities of the law?
Well, all right. I'm going to turn and kind of make sure that no one is like super eavesdropping.
I mean, there's a few people.
Well, you know, based on what I'm trying to do, it might be smart to get some sort of advantageous connection with someone actually in power, not necessarily people like Ciel.
Oh, well, why don't you do that then?
That would have been
Jenny,
the smarter one to go with, right?
Mm.
You absolutely nailed it on the head.
Well, do you know the Doge?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I've definitely met him before. Have I met him before?
No, you've never met the Doge before.
No, I've never met the Doge. I absolutely do. You know, we spent some time, me and my family, at his summer home.
Oh, lovely.
Further south. It was really wonderful. He's a fantastic person.
Great. Can
Top. It's top.
Stop. Great guy. Love him.
If this is so hard for you to figure out, maybe consider we should do something great to get the Doge's attention.
You know what, Ciel? You're back in my corner. I appreciate that. That's
Oh,
wonderful.
I missed it. Thank you so much.
Vittoria, I mean, she's aware of the fact that it's sarcasm, but she's just like, she's doing things where she's going to like pat her on the arm and be like, you know, you're welcome.
You're going to pat her on the arm and you're going to see her hand squeeze tighter on that axe.
Yeah, she's going to go, you're welcome. Actually.
You know, I just figured we were aiming to get hired to like murder someone or something. You can't really talk to the Doge about that. Well, I mean, you could, but you have to have like the networking set up in place. Which
We could murder the Doge.
What's the point of murdering a
But then
political...
that's not where my sights at least are aimed.
Why would we murder the Doge if we are not at least being paid for it?
Because it would be murdering the Doge.
That's true.
Besides, they'll just hire another one.
Yeah. It would be a feather in your cap, I guess.
I don't think you're part of this conversation, sir.
Then why are you having it at my bar, ma'am?
Oh, Ciel, you're so funny. Sir, what's your name?
Eric.
Eric? Oh my God, that's a wonderful name. I think Vittoria is trying to very obviously diffuse the situation.
Well, Eric, are you interested in hiring us to murder, steal, resurrect, that one's extra, desecrate, blah, 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 someone or something?
Well, I have no skin in the game, but I'm sure someone around here does.
Right, thank you for your help.
Then why the fuck are you part of this conversation?
Maybe he's
Because you're having it at my bar.
Are there no other people talking at your fucking bar?
No,
Well,
only the ones who are talking really loudly about killing
Then
the
why don't I
Doge.
drive this axe into your fucking skull?
Yeah. We're calm. Everything's okay. We're all friends here, right?
No.
I don't know where you got that impression.
Well, everyone's my friend, so. Victoria's gonna go, well, I feel like we might have bothered you long enough, and I'm gonna, trying to fit in, I'm gonna just try to chug the rest of the ale.
Chug, 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 chug.
It is not good.
No, I know. No.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna put down and go, you run a fine establishment, sir, and we appreciate it. And I'm gonna look around and see if there's anyone else interesting in the bar. Very quick scan.
I'm also going to casually drop my glass on the floor.
Nasty
God.
girls. I'm gonna grab Vittoria's glass I'm gonna pull my axe out and then use it to reach across and just slide it to the floor.
Victoria, I'm gonna see her eye twitch.
Classic Ciel. I attempt to high-five her.
I'll give her a high five.
Should I roll perception or something to see if there's anyone in particular that?
Sure.
Oh, I got a 22. It was a 19 plus 3.
All right. Yeah, as you scan your eyes around the bar, there's a lot of colorful figures here, let's put it that way.
It's diverse.
But none in particular?
Well, no. Your eyes will flit around. There's a group of what look to be 5 mercenaries just sitting around a table talking amongst themselves. There's a pretty heavily scarred dragonborn who seems to be dominating the conversation. No one's really seems to be in each other's business. There's not really anyone that looks super interesting until, you see a figure. They almost look like a sailor, but not one that you've seen in quite some time. So more like a sailor who's wearing military garb from at least 50 or 60 years ago.
So not a modern sailor, is what you're saying.
Okay, what other bonus episodes do we reference? Are we gonna throw Garfield and Shrek in here? One second.
You have to pay us for that.
I still have the kazoo, y'all. I'm keeping that one in. That's the reference for my Tabaxi game, folks. Just go and get the episode for money. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah.
But moving forward, so old sailor guard.
Old sailor guy, he seems to be sitting alone, just kind of sipping an ale, and seems to be playing a card game against himself.
What card game is it?
I also have card game proficiency things. So.
Oh my god, me too!
Oh, God.
Real story. Why did I scream so loud over that?
It was exciting.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to turn to the barkeep and be like, it was fantastic talking to you. I'm going to move on.
It wasn't.
And I'm going to walk over and sort of look at the girls and try to sort of nod to follow. I don't care if they pick up on it or not is the problem.
Why are you moving your neck weird?
She's trying to get us to move, dumbass.
Can we follow Vittoria's gaze to this not-so-modern sailor?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull my axe out of the bar, but only to just drop it on the floor again and start dragging it.
Would you say it's heavy-handed?
Yes.
Gotcha.
What day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
Middle of the week, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday.
I'm
Wednesday.
I'm going to slouch languidly into the seat across this guy and go, drinking alone on a Wednesday night? Pathetic.
God!
I think Ciel's gonna snicker.
I think Victoria's could go, that is so rude. Jenny, I expect so much better from you. After the way you've proven yourself to me at this point, God.
I do puppy dog eyes.
I pat her on the back of the head and I go, don't worry, you'll make it up to me one day.
Is this archaic sailor reacting to our intrusion?
Not at first. In fact, when you say your bit, he seems to not even move from the little game of solitaire he's playing. Almost like a switch was flipped or like a little wind-up key wheel was turned. He'll look up suddenly and just, no, you three just joined me.
There is that. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to reach out my hand. Not to in a shake thing. You know when the bitches
like for
put
him
a hole in their hand for you to
get a kiss.
Yeah. She holds her hand out like that, and she just goes, Vittoria Alvani, it's so wonderful to meet you. You know, you caught my eye from across the bar, but just wondering what you're doing here playing a card game by yourself.
Because no one's ever done that in a bar before, you know.
See ya. Oh, God, you're here.
Yeah, usually one goes to a bar for the company.
Yeah, we're not all incredibly creepy and solitary and strange people, but, you know, everyone has their differences.
Yeah, no, the sailor will look at the hand and you'll see his head click to the side ever so slightly. Almost like something in his brain is not working too quickly. And very slowly and slightly jerkily, he'll reach out one of his hands and take yours for like a handshake, but his hand is cold and clammy and a little spongy.
Spongy. I don't think Vittoria reacts. I think she's been around enough nasty nobles to just kind of be like, gross in the back of her head.
Men are like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah. He'll give it a very slow, again, slightly jerky shake and then retract his hand to go back to playing solitaire. You'll note that he's still playing even though he's not looking at the cards.
What kind of game are you playing?
Game with myself.
Solitaire is so boring. It's really
Loser.
easy to cheat.
Yes.
It doesn't take any effort.
I don't know. Sorry, I was gonna say something, but then I got hit with how funny of a thing that was to say.
What?
And it's Solitaire so boring. It's so easy to cheat. Yeah, bitch.
It is a canonical fact that Geneviève does not cheat at Fantasy Yu-Gi-Oh!
God, that's so funny. It's so easy to cheat against yourself when you're the only person playing the game.
Can I, like, grab some of the cards? I just want to, like, move them around while he's playing the game.
Yeah, you can reach out to shuffle the cards around. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't even like notice you're shuffling the cards. But when you put the cards back down, as he's going to put another card in a spot, his hand will stop. And then as if almost automatically, he'll put that card away and start fixing the lines. Again, without breaking eye contact with Vittoria, he hasn't blinked once in this entire conversation.
I blink a little extra just to compensate.
Just the flex.
No, actually, I think she does the thing where, like, you know, when you're trying to mirror someone so they'll open up to you more, she's, like, blinking less.
Her eyes start watering.
Yeah, just a little bit. They're really pretty. It's okay. But she's going to be like, well, do you want to explain the rules to us? It seems interesting. And, you know, we just got into town semi-recently.
You want me to explain the rules of solitaire?
They're usually fairly
Sure.
Solitaire is a game played by oneself. Solitaire consists of 8 rows of cards, each one set into a synchronous manner of 1 card each for each row, with 8 having 8 cards. The goal of the game is to get all 4 suits
All
back
right, I
together.
think I got it.
No, keep going. I want to hear the rest of it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, basically, he will kind of robotically lay out the rules of solitaire.
Wow, very interesting. I learned a
Wow,
lot.
Vittoria, the whole time is that's so interesting. Wow.
Are you adventurers?
Yeah.
It could be.
You can
I'm
say
many
that.
things. Most importantly, I'm a politician and a friend.
To be clear, it's not just me who's laughing. I think, like, Geneviève does snicker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Ciel's been
Yeah.
snickering. I think she's still grabbing the cards and like moving them around. Just for the inconvenience of it all.
Are you looking for a job? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Scooter.
You eat my ass.
I'm kidding.
Scooter Modern Sailor was my magnum opus. Nothing will top that.
Scooter Modern Sailor would never know how to play solitaire.
Scooter Modern Sailor would never, ever know how to play cards. She's too dumb.
Scooter Modern Sailor would eat the cards.
Scooter Modern Sailor loves paper.
Hey, take.
Scooter Modern Sailor's never worked a day in her life.
Hey, here's the take.
Scooter
Here's
Modern
the take.
Sailor.
Ciel is just edgy Scooter.
Yes. Yeah. Ciel is just edgy Scooter Modern Sailor.
It's all of these fucking alternate universe Veronas.
There's too many. We'll pop into
Category
two
Verona Titanic. Disambiguation.
It's a prestige class.
more. But no, what's this motherfucker's name?
Conrad.
Conrad.
Conrad, it's so wonderful to meet you. What are you looking for adventures?
I am looking for those who want to make a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fond relationship with money.
It's because her inheritance is so low, birthright.
Mm. It's really
You see
clever.
her like almost snap, and then it's back into a smile. She's like,
I think Ciel's got a big grin on her face.
I don't know. My inheritance is neither big nor large. It is fitting for my station. What's the job, Conrad?
We could defeat you at cards.
Jenny, we could do that, but
Yeah, Jenny, we've got a little bigger fish to fry.
Hmm.
One day you'll understand, Jenny. I'll bring you back to Sentil with me.
Okay.
My group has recently found the old Lyment Villa.
What's the Lyment Villa?
Do I know what that is?
Yeah, Ciel roll history.
Oh no.
The only one from Malvak.
Not intelligent. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 14 minus 1, so that's a 13.
So Ciel, you've heard that name before. It's a name that's kind of infamous in Malvakian history. They were a upper crust family who was, no one's quite sure anymore if they were part of the council or they were aiming to be part of the council, but essentially the head of the family swore to the general public that he was going to become Doge, and for whatever possessed him to think so, he was going to basically reign forever. To make a long story short, very suspiciously, the foundations beneath his house gave way and his villa sank into the lagoon one night.
Wow.
You know, all very normal in a city held up by magically imbued stones. But the thing is then either the city was built over it or the lagoon just consumed it, but nobody's quite sure where the villa was, mainly because it sank probably around 120 years ago.
Okay, I think Ciel's she's gonna relay that. She's gonna explain, how it sunk. She's like, that Lumen guy sounds a lot like somebody we might know, but...
Who?
Well, you're smart enough to piece that together.
I just like to hear you say it sometimes. Well, it seems like you had a fantastic idea, poor execution. What's so special about the house? Is there like a treasure or something? Is there a lot of money?
And Conrad will kind of stop, and it was filled with everything. It was sunk in a night. No one was able to scavenge any of it. And the magical wards on the house made it so it didn't flood when it was sunk.
Also buried treasure, and...
They might also be down there. No, it's 120 years, but people live a long time.
Or they could be undead.
They could be undead, they could be
not
liches.
humans.
Yeah, humans don't live that long, unless you're smart about it. What group are you a part of?
Adventuring group.
No. That's a good joke. No, what's the name of it?
Adventuring group.
Can I?
That's a terrible name.
I'm going to go ahead and pull out a little compact, and I'm going to start powdering my nose a little bit, and I'm going to cast Friends. Friends, yeah. I was wondering if I could roll persuasion and be like, well, I think since we're such great buddies, I feel like you should be able to tell me, the name of the group that you're a part of.
All right. Is there a saving throw, or is it just you're friendly now?
No. It's just I have advantage on charisma checks. But I only have a minute.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll it.
First roll was a 23. The second roll was a 11, so 23.
And you're just asking what the name of his adventuring group was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll stop, and a couple seconds will tick by, and just the Silver Hunters.
Silver Hunters. Thank you. Was that so hard? I don't think so.
And
now,
I have a question.
Yes.
If this is such a great place to be and to explore, what is stopping you from doing so?
That's a fantastic question, Jenny.
Thank you.
We weren't prepared enough.
Well, you could get prepared and do better.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We weren't prepared enough.
Well,
Did your group die?
Only one.
Only one. Who?
Well, I suppose that might be, something of an upset.
But we're pals.
Only one.
Only one. All right. Well, we'll keep note of that. I click the compact shut and put it away. Well, do we know anything about the Silver Hunters? Ciel, do you know anything about the Silver Hunters?
Nope. The name means literally nothing to you.
Well, there's the question of how do we get started on this job? Where have y'all located it at? Because we can go ahead and check that out. That seems interesting enough. And it seems like it would be beneficial to me in some way.
I can bring you.
That sounds... I look at the group and I go, wonderful.
I don't know. Can I roll a vibe check?
Yes, can I also
Insight.
roll?
Geneviève. Yes, you can both roll a vibe check, but Geneviève get advantage on it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I think I have a guess why. One is 4, 11 insight.
Yes.
Oh wait, I gave myself proficiency. That's an 11 plus 3, 14.
Nice. Yeah, I rolled a
Okay.
flat 8, so.
All right, Ciel, this guy is just weird, probably drunk, maybe high on something you don't know. Geneviève, while you're not entirely sure what's up, you definitely know this kind of jerkiness, this kind of feeling.
The guy's a zombie?
This dude's a skin puppet.
Oh,
Like-
cool.
Ew, me too.
What specifically is a skin puppet? Yeah.
Aren't we just God's little skin puppets?
Okay, Marco.
Okay,
quick,
your
specifically-
Verity's showing.
Sorry, that's,
Yeah, no.
that's me. That's Rory talking.
And we're called God's little skin puppet.
Oh my
Marco.
God. Yes.
What specifically is a skin puppet, Marco?
Basically, what I meant by that is you get the distinct feeling, like you don't know for certain, but you get the distinct feeling that he's probably a raised dead that's being controlled, or a raised dead that was given a set of commands.
Mhm, cool, I'd poke him.
He doesn't interact, but his skin is a little spongy.
Oh, this guy's dead.
Inside, probably, yeah.
No, like literally, a corpse.
Oh, gross.
Are you a corpse?
I wave my hand in front of his eyes to see if they, reflexively react.
Oh, no, they don't do anything. Like, they don't contract, they don't move, nothing happens.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Should we let him take us?
Uh,
I'm okay with it, because I feel like, he's a corpse, and we got good old fucking Big Axe over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could-
wants to smash so bad.
Well, what we can do is we can let him take us, and then you can smash the shit out of him, because frankly, I don't fucking care.
yeah, no, that's a solid plan, except what if he brings us to where, his master or some sort of undead?
I point my thumbs directly at Ciel, and I go, Plan A still stands.
It's your fucking nest.
Yeah, it's all cool. Lead the way, corpse boy.
Lead the way, corpse boy.
Yeah, he'll very quietly get up from the table where he was sitting. He's just going to leave everything there and just...
I'm gonna pick up the cards and take them. They're mine now.
My
There beside the cards.
Oh my god, is Vittoria one of those rich girls with a lifting tumbler?
Yep. He's got a lift floor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did he leave stuff behind other than the cards?
Just his ale that now that you look at it, you can definitely tell he wasn't sipping it. He was just bringing it to his mouth.
Gross.
Wait, is there still ale? Because I'm gonna chug it. Yes, it touched corpse mouth. No, I don't care.
You've also touched corpses.
I sure have.
Yeah, go ahead.
It probably doesn't taste any worse than usual.
I mean,
No.
yeah, now it's just got, dead,
Now instead of tasting like dead rats, it tastes like dead person. So like,
yeah.
Mm.
Now, Ciel's just gonna chug it, and then she's gonna throw it at the bar.
God damn.
He's,
Hell yeah.
specifically aiming at Eret, and then she's gonna make her way out.
no, but yeah, Mr. Conrad will lead you out of the bar and you kind of shuffle along down to the docks where there's a small boat waiting. He'll get in it and just kind of stand there waiting for you guys until you get in it.
I think Vittoria is gonna step on the boat a lot more comfortably than y'all would think, especially considering it's a tiny little thing.
Mm.
She's been squeamish about fucking most things, but this she's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think Ciel's gonna get back on there. She's Ciel is very, very large, 6'9", very heavy. So I imagine when she steps on the boat, it does kind of shift a little bit, especially with the weight of all of her and her big muscles and her big axe.
Vittoria moves to the opposite side of her to try to counter the weight. Jenny, you sit over here with me, hon, okay?
Okay.
Just gotta keep the weight even on this thing.
Does the guy come in? I'll let him sit next to me.
Oh no, he's basically standing at the back of the boat. You'll see him when you guys get in, pull out what looks like a long oar and just start pushing you guys away from the dock.
I think Geneviève is going to literally put her feet up, put whatever that's on.
Mm-hmm.
Could be bits of wood in the bottom of the boat, could be that guy's knee if it's there. I'm going to flip through her spell book, which is a copy of the Young Wizard's Bumper Guide to Necromancy, but this one is stolen
Hell yeah.
and
Right.
well annotated, and frowning a little because she didn't prepare any spells that are actually useful for controlling someone else's undead.
I think Ciel is just lifting up her axe and then letting it go down into the. She'll sink this boat with all of us in it. Fuck you. She's letting it go down and then pulling it out and then lifting it up and then letting it fall back down into the wood.
Ciel, do you think that's advantageous? Can you swim?
Yes, I can swim.
I don't know. You seem like you might sink like a lead weight.
I can swim.
Be interesting to watch.
You'll see.
Maybe I will. I bat my eyes a little bit.
I'm still just lifting up the thing And then letting it slam back down.
Yeah. Conrad does not even flinch at this. He's just paddling slowly.
Do you think if I hit him right now, just in the back?
We need him to get us to where we
Not
need
lethally, just
No, see, he's a dead
a
person.
little bit.
Well, he can probably take a little bit more than a regular person before dying,
But we gotta
should wait till we get there.
We gotta keep him at a situation where he can, in one piece, get us to where we need to go, and then we can fucking murder him. That's not a problem. You just have to fucking wait 5 goddamn minutes.
Conrad will paddle you guys basically not into the city, but kind of around the outskirts of it until you reach kind of a nondescript part of the lagoon where he'll stop paddling and jerkily pull the paddle up and put it away and fish out a box and open it. And inside you'll see a few potions and a few bits of will look like lead on string. And he'll carefully remove the lead on string and start tying it around your guys' feet.
Normally, I think Vittoria does a thing where, someone touches her and she's like, ah! I don't know who you think you are just grabbing me.
Aw. Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. I'm just me. I'm more important than... Never mind. I didn't mean that.
Are you planning? It does look like this guy is planning to throw us in the river.
Oh,
He probably is, but
that
we
sounds
gotta-
like a problem for everybody except for me, who can breathe underwater because I'm a Storm Herald Barbarian.
Fuck off.
Wait, you can
I can literally breathe underwater.
Yeah, no, and then he'll retrieve 3 of the potions from the box before putting it away and hand it to the 3 of you. And just, it's that far down there. Drink and you won't drown.
You are such a wonderful friend. Ciel, if you want to knock him the fuck out, I would not be objecting to that.
Yeah, can I swing my big axe? Decapitate a motherfucker?
Yeah, roll.
Oh, hell yes.
Yay.
God, we're the fucking worst.
Hell yeah. That was a 12 plus 7.
That hits.
Okie dokie. That's a D12 plus 4. An 11 plus 4, so a 15.
Yeah, you...
Ciel just lifts her axe, and I think she gets this she's been almost deadpan this whole time, just kind of she gets this those big excited eyes. She's baring her teeth a little bit, and she just brings it up and swings.
God. A little bit of gore gets on Vittoria, and she takes out a handkerchief and just starts patting it off.
There might not be gore in there. He might be
If it's sludge or anything, she starts patting it off of Jenny. Just honey, you don't need that on your skin. That's bad.
Honestly, when you remove the head, yeah, it basically kind of rolls off onto the bottom of the boat, and the body just still stands there. What looks to be various alchemical fluids start oozing out of the stump.
Yuck.
And the head itself is still moving its mouth like it's explaining something.
That was decidedly less fun than I thought it was.
Well, he's not alive.
Yeah, can I, this is horrible, can I poke at the fluids, and can I, roll Arcana to figure out what procedures have been used in this? Yay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was in that one.
Hell yeah.
You just go, yuck. Cool.
It's
At this
slime.
point, you're not even sure if this dude's a zombie anymore.
Maybe I was wrong.
Well,
Was that guy alive?
bottoms up and the devil laughs. And I chug my drink and I start to sort of go over the edge into the water.
Yeah.
Vittoria can swim.
I think Ciel's gonna take a point to not swig it. I don't think she's told them that she can breathe underwater.
To be fair, would they care?
No, that's the thing. I think she just didn't bring it up. She's just gonna jump without drinking it.
Yeah.
I don't even think she tied one of the lead weights to her. She knows how heavy she is.
What does it taste like?
Diet Pepsi.
I was gonna say it tastes like miso soup.
It tastes...
Like Diet Pepsi mixed with miso soup.
Fuck, gross. I love both of those
Yes.
things.
No,
What's
it
that?
tastes like Coke milk.
No!
But yeah, we start descending.
Yeah, no, basically you hop in and you start sinking like rocks. At first, breathing is kind of hard, except for, one of you. Then it's pretty much just a transition.
Not for me!
Yeah, one of you, it's basically a transition of mediums. For the other two, it's kind of hard at first, but then you realize it's a lot easier if you stop breathing through your mouth and start breathing through the slits in the neck that the potion just put on.
Ooh,
Ew. Yuck.
gross.
Sexy. It's kind of hot.
Stop.
Ooh, gills.
I bet.
Ah,
I'm the one that gets uncomfortably horny.
I can be uncomfortably horny sometimes.
Oh,
Take my IP,
fish
I'll kill you.
people. What you doing here?
Ooh.
Yeah, is this like polluted water?
It's definitely murky.
Good one.
But do we eventually come to a thing?
Yeah, basically, you guys sink for a few 100 feet, but eventually your feet will touch bottom, and if you look over, you'll see the faint outline of what looks like the top of a fairly large house sitting at the bottom of the lagoon. If you take a closer look, it looks like you're only seeing like the very top floor, as the rest of it is resting a little out over a huge drop off that leads into a dark abyss.
Cool.
Hmm.
And is it of a style that one could assume would be popular in Malvak about 120 years ago?
Pretty much. Small bubbles will kind of float out from various parts in it, but you also see the faint glimmer of magic kind of keeping most of it in.
Well, I'm going to approach the house.
Yeah.
I'm going to, if there's a window or a door, I doubt there's a door considering it's like a higher up level.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no door, but what you do see is a broken window. The magic seems to be shimmering around it the most, trying to keep the water out, but it seems to probably be the best way in.
Yeah, I guess we just go through.
All right.
Yeah, Ciel's just bringing up the rear again. She's dragging her axe. I think actually she didn't tie the lead weights to her. She had a big axe and weighs 1,000,000 pounds.
Yeah, no, Vittoria's at the front.
All right, so I've transferred you guys on the Roll20 over to the map we are using.
Oh.
Quick, guys, draw
Quick,
dicks!
dick! Dick,
Quick,
dick,
quick,
dick,
quick,
dick,
quick,
dick,
quick,
dick, dick,
quick.
dick, dick, dick.
Oh, penis time!
But yeah, I almost said qual. We crawl through.
We crawl away!
You crawl through the open window?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we crawl through. Oh, it's so spooky in here!
Hello!
Spooky.
Hello, ghosts and zombies and
Hello.
skeletons on there.
Hello, we're looking for your buried treasure. It's a spooky house.
Let's go. We're
All
in
right,
there.
you guys enter through the window, and it's pitch dark because only one of you has dark vision.
God damn it!
I'm gonna pull out
What do I
my lantern.
It's underwater.
Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned yet that I'm human. I am human.
I will say, as soon as you guys get through the open window, though, you are breathing air again.
Yeah, it's pitch
Oh, okay.
dark in there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull out my lantern and I'm gonna be like, well, we have to give us a second to dry so that I can light it.
Okay.
So how's everyone feeling about this job or whatever?
Wet.
Yeah.
Can we breathe air fine with
Oh, yeah.
now?
No, in fact, you'll notice that the gills start to actually disappear.
How are we going to get out?
We'll figure it out.
I'm fine.
We'll just get the bends and die.
No, that's when you have the scuba gear.
What's that?
What
I
is a
don't know.
potion of water breathing but D&D scuba gear?
Can I see anything even though it's dark because I have dark vision? Did you know that?
It's great
Yeah.
you have dark vision, but you don't have money or any talents.
That's not even true. I worked hard in school.
Oh, wow. Cash is deal because she applied herself. Jeez.
Once we get dry enough, I'll light my lantern and tie it to my belt. I'm also going to take my helmet visor that I presumably ripped off of a Maximilian style helmet and put it over my face. It does click a little bit against the crystals that I have growing on my forehead and kind of smush my white in a bob-ish type hair. It's very frayed, very damaged.
Bye, Bob.
Yeah, bye, Bob.
But you guys are in what looks to be a room, kind of a general storeroom in an attic. Behind you, there is a very slow trickle of water coming in from the broken window, leading to a puddle on the floor. The water itself seems to be not pooling fast enough to ever be a threat. In fact, it seems to almost be removing itself as fast as it's coming in. As you walk around, the old floorboards creak. There's a heavy layer of dust on everything. But very faintly, you hear, again, the kind of drip, drip, dripping of water. And everyone roll me perception real quick.
Gross.
Gross.
That was a natural one.
Oh,
That's a 6.
that was a
That's
17
nothing.
plus 3.
Hell yeah.
This place looks kind of like a dump. I don't know. Is attics where people used to keep their valuables?
A lot of people keep things in the attic.
It's also been underwater for 100-something years.
Well, the water hasn't touched it yet. Obviously, there's magic. But I don't know if you know anything about that. So,
It does take a lot of application and knowledge.
and a general sense of intelligence. Yeah.
Ciel's not going to say anything. She's just going to grip that axe a little bit tighter.
There's really no shame in not knowing much about it.
Absolutely. No. Everyone has skills that are important. Some are just more important than others.
Right. Like having
Like
I'm
ours.
good at
Possible
Like
even
ours,
being able to
Jenny.
defend yourself and having skulls that are inside of your body and spines that are holding up your body and
Yeah.
femurs that I'd love to
You're so
down your eye
creative.
sockets.
Mm-hmm.
Creative. I'll give you that. Creative. Creativity is
Like,
important.
I'm good at magic, and you're good at brutally dismembering people, and I'm sure.
Yeah, you want to
Vittoria-
see?
And I'm sure Vittoria has some skills too.
Oh, yeah. Well, those
You
are
want
yet
me
to
to
be
list
seen.
them? Because I can.
No.
Oh, I have so many. Okay, I'm very smart.
Well, she's had a lot of free time, because
Oh.
she hasn't really been given a lot of expectations.
I'm very
you know?
talented
Yeah, 'cause she
and
lived in the
pretty,
tower.
and I'm more pretty than my. Oh, see, I wanted to bring that up. I feel like being the firstborn is a state of mind, and I've achieved that.
Yeah, so Geneviève and Vittoria, you don't notice anything but the creaking and the dripping.
Victoria's too busy yelling about how her siblings are incompetent.
But Ciel, you definitely hear filtering up from the floorboards. You hear scratching and scuttling. You think you hear distantly someone scream out in pain, and immediately followed by almost a childish laugh.
Yeah, no, Ciel's not going to say anything about that. She's just going to keep her mouth shut.
Victoria's just sitting there being like, and the thing is, like, yeah, being born first is really cool and all, but there's a certain level of like competency and intelligence that you have to have in order to rule a
I've been
place.
kind of tuning her out.
Well, yeah, that's why the gods choose who's born first, right?
Well, God's stupid, okay?
Can I look through everything here for anything interesting or magical, or particularly valuable? I guess?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I roll investigation?
Sure.
Okay, that is 10 plus 6, 16.
Just old rugs, bits of very old artwork. Nothing particularly a very good note or anything that would really scream magical artifact.
Yeah. I grind one of my boots into one of the rugs. There's nothing here. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
After you, your grace.
Yes, after you, your grace.
Or do you say that for a duchess, or?
I'm not a duchess. I am a princess. sorry.
You don't have to apologize. He
That
keeps
is so
nagging
good.
her, and it's really funny.
It's so good. I am a princess.
Oh, is that
I'm
a state of mind too? Yeah, you're a princess. Yeah, good job.
I mean, you wouldn't know anything about like expectation or anything. I feel like no one's ever really expected anything out of you other than to be a low life loser. But interesting. You failed out of that too, right? Didn't you?
I think, failing out of being a low life loser would be succeeding, so that didn't make any sense.
No, actually, you're just dumb as rocks. Jesus fucking
Yep.
God.
You want to go? Move?
I moved to. It looks like where's the door? Is there a door?
Yeah, there's two, in fact. There's one on the south wall and one on the east wall. Both look about as similarly old, and they don't seem to be very secure. They're made of old wooden plank doors. However, the one on the east wall has a heavy lock on it.
I go through the south wall out of habit.
Can I kick the east door, like near the hinges?
Sure.
Does it break?
Roll strength.
Okay.
Are you strong in this one?
11 minus 1.
Your foot hits the door and it makes a solid thud, but it does not open.
Can I put my ear against the door and roll perception?
Which one, south or east?
The one that's locked.
All right, go ahead.
Vittoria went, that's too hard, and started walking away.
Behind it, you hear a gentle humming and a very faint wailing, almost like a wind.
I think this might be the door we want to go through, guys.
Then why would it be locked?
Well, why would they keep the treasure?
Something.
Why would they keep the treasure unlocked, Vittoria? You're so smart.
I start walking through the other thing. Can I see it all?
Do you have a light source?
Not too big a thing. Oh, wait, I do have a pack. Hold on, let me see which pack I got. I did take a Dungeoneer's pack.
You get torches.
I'm loving the implication of you going through this door, realizing you don't have a light source, and then like sitting down to light your lantern.
Yeah. Yeah, I light my torch. And I use, I don't have a flame cantrip. Actually, never mind.
You cast fireball to light a torch.
I cast fireball!
Yeah, basically you open into a hallway of sorts. There's no boxes in here. In fact, there's nothing at all. The dust hangs in the air. It pools and it spins, but other than that, in the dim light, you can see faint little flecks of blood on the ground, but other than that, there's nothing here.
Yo, there's blood in here.
Hmm.
Ciel, you're nasty. You like that shit.
Not if you didn't put it there.
Well, there might be an opportunity for her to use any of her skills at any point.
I don't know, you're just so smart and in charge. Why don't you check it out?
Oh, you're the one that sent me off in a direction, but, good job. I'm going to move forward.
I cast Ray of Frost on the door.
You freeze the door. You certainly do that.
Congrats!
It should be brittle now. I kick it again.
All right, roll strength.
Okay, that was an 8 minus 1.
I have thieves' tools. I could pick this lock.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. It's very fun to watch them struggle.
Your foot hits the door and you hear a kind of little crack, but other than that, nothing.
Victoria hears all this noise and peeks her head in and is just like, are y'all done?
Oh, well, no.
No.
Genevieve's trying to break her foot.
Why don't you try it if you have so many skills then?
Oh, I don't have any. I'm just I just have an axe.
Well, why don't you use your big brute axe to fucking knock down this door?
Why should
God.
I?
Come on.
You're really big on the whole, woe is me, everyone's so mean to me thing, aren't you?
Also, I feel you might like to destroy something.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to destroy something.
Would it help if I said please?
Maybe.
I'm, just peeking my head in through the door, yo, are y'all done?
The other door, on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's your editor, Jazz here. Remember when I said that the program we used to record deleted my audio? This is one of those times. I made a good roll, and here I said something funny.
All right, yeah. With the frozen lock, you crack it and the door kind of falls inwards.
Yay.
Yeah, no, she's gonna break down the door, and then she's, immediately gonna stand back, because she's hoping something will pop out and attack Jen.
Nothing comes out of the door. Just the faint
I
whirring sounds.
Just, snap her finger a little bit. Damn.
Purring sounds?
Whirring sounds, yes.
Do I hear those now?
Yeah.
Okay, I peek my head over the side of the door frame.
Okay. So you're just peeking into the room?
Yeah.
Can't believe we didn't make a Shining joke about that.
Oh, fuck!
I did. I said,
Here's
"Where's
Ciel!"
Yeah.
No, I said, where's Johnny?
Where's Johnny?
Yeah, as you peek into the room, you see what is mainly an empty room except for a huge contraption that takes up the vast majority of it.
Oh, sweet. What does it look like?
Do you enter the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm still chilling in the middle room. I'll let you guys be clear.
Fucking Vittoria just goes, ugh, and walks back in and is like, I feel like we could have moved so much further ahead if we just...
Yeah, well, your little protege wanted to go in this room.
She's
Oh,
ahead of you. I don't need you being mean to her.
Are you good at opening doors? No, actually, I don't say anything.
I do follow Jen in.
Yeah.
I'm hanging back. I'm gonna see what goes on.
Are you still dragging the axe?
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny to me. Is it long enough that if you hold it in your hand, it just drags on the floor?
Yeah, it just drags on the floor. He's gonna come up behind you and lift it for a second and then do the is this worth? No, not yet. She's gonna put it back down.
Really, where is Johnny in all of us?
Where is the Johnny in all of us?
All right. As you enter the room, yeah, you see the extent of the contraption. It basically fills the vast majority of a sizable area. There's pipes going every which way on it of various kinds of metal. You'll see what look to be vats steaming away slowly. There's behind it 2 rounded nodes where there's just a very faint, wispy-looking cloud kind of moving between them.
Wow, they got vapes?
No, they vape in here?
They vaping? Ciel
She's
rips out a
vaping
big
out her
vape.
pussy?
A huge vape head and rips a big fat cloud.
Oh my god. So does Vittoria. These motherfuckers all have sick vape rigs. That Vittoria bought them.
They're matching.
They're
They have
matching,
my
yeah.
emblem on them so that everybody knows who you're affiliated with.
Exactly, yeah, they all have her her brand.
Can we roll investigation to figure out what the fuck this thing is?
Sure.
Yay! Finally a skill of mine.
Or are we rolling investigation?
I am. Because that's a 14 plus 6. 20.
I got a 19 total. 17 plus 2.
All right. Yeah, basically, it's you all look at the machine and none of you can figure out what it does, but you can definitely tell it's probably something with a magical effect. But if it's, malevolent, it's definitely not doing anything right now.
Boring.
Wonder what that vape's for.
For ripping mad cotton, Jen. I told you about this.
Yeah,
I bought you a vape.
We all have one.
No.
I bought you one. I got it fucking engraved with your initials.
It's bad for
It would
my
not be
lung.
engraved with her initials. It would be engraved with Vittoria's initials.
Yeah, it's got actually my initials on it. They all have my initials and like a little portrait of me.
Okay, do we just leave this room?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, basically there is a door leading back into the room that Vittoria just opened. It is locked as well, though.
Oh. Well, we can...
Yeah, we need your skill again.
No, what we can do is we can walk around.
But I'm lazy.
I mean, I understand that completely, but I'm just going to walk around.
Oh, you guys are incredibly lazy.
We know.
I'm aware. Why should I have to work hard?
See, I don't think that's very firstborn mindset of you.
Well, no, because these firstborns don't have to do shit, but everybody loves them.
Want to talk about that?
No! I deserve to be firstborn. She's going to say it like under her breath, like something. I love it too because it's like canonical that like that's not true.
Which is?
I'm assuming the firstborn has to do a lot of fucking work. Like compared to her, she has to do nothing. Like they're like, I mean, make public appearances and don't be a nuisance.
I'm still just fucking up these floors.
Oh, you're just axing at the floors.
Yeah, I'm axing at the floors. I'm just dragging it around.
That's cool.
I think she moves kind of like with a slouch.
Yeah, but we go into the other room, and I think we continue further than Vittoria went at first.
All right. Yep. As you progress further down, you'll see the extent of it. At the end of it, slouched against the wall, you'll see a body of what looks to be an adventurer that came here before you, a burnt-out torch lying at their feet.
Vittoria!
A little ways.
Vittoria, I got it!
I grab it. Continue, Marco. Sorry.
A little ways away from them, you'll see a trap door that's been wedged shut by a sword run through the handle. If you approach the body, you'll see that they're slouched against the wall and their front is covered with dried blood. And if you look even closer, you'll notice it almost looks like they clawed their own eyes out.
Oh.
I run over and I smash my axe into them.
No, I'm like crouching over them. I think I raise their chin. And
I do, like quite literally while you are there, run over and smash my axe into them.
Hey, this could be evidence.
Fuck it.
You know, I do agree with that sentiment. Fuck it.
Yeah, I do get that. I'm
going to go over to the trap door. Are we able to unwedge the sword?
Yeah, you can pull the sword out. It's definite that the sword was keeping like the little ladder that goes up into the attic like up there instead of going down.
Yeah, I take the sword out. What kind of sword is it? Just like a general little boy?
Just a general long sword.
Hell yeah. A long sword. That's martial, right?
Yes.
I'm not proficient with that. I taught them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have a strength of 5.
So is the trapdoor set up in order to prevent things from getting up here rather than getting down there?
Yeah, basically the sword was set up so that way no one could like pull down the opening to let the ladder come down.
Oh, so they were trying to keep people out. Okay.
Yeah. I think something bad might have happened here, gang.
Bad things happen everywhere, Jen.
That was so observational. Geneviève?
Well, especially places Ciel.
Wow.
Don't you be mean to her.
Smart. Why not?
Because she's better than you.
Oh.
Duh.
All right. I mean, I'll still be mean to her.
Yeah, I don't think you can stop that.
I can't stop it, but I can defend you. I mean, this is the thing. Is that like
that's all right.
I see a lot of myself in you. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I could. It's like a mirror sometimes.
Like I don't have any.
Why is she been born with no expectations and sad about it?
My parents, love me, I guess.
My parents love me.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, as much as they can, that's fair.
What about you? You got parents that love you since you know so fucking much? I don't know. My parents do love me.
Good.
Do they love me?
I don't have parents or anyone that loves me.
Oh, boo-hoo! You don't have parents?
Did you kill your parents?
Oh, my God. What
no. Well, if I find them, I'm not going to seek them out.
Oh, good luck. I mean, that's Vittoria's thing, right?
Probably some big reason why they didn't want you, huh?
I actually, you know what? I think Ciel is gonna like take off her mask and then just like gesture to her body, which is
what? Because you're ugly? You're not ugly, I don't think.
Huge and gray and covered in glowing blue markings with crystals and white hair.
Oh. Well, I can't relate to that. My parents think I'm beautiful.
At least you have something.
And smart. My daddy always said, Vittoria Cosima, you are like an arrow that won't quit.
Well, People have all kinds of flaws in judgment when it comes to their family. Anyway, should we go on?
Oh my god.
Hey, I fucking love the way that it's always two of them bullying the other one.
Yeah, like they instantly gang up.
Yeah.
Being mean? Being mean?
I think Vittoria's just gonna go through the door and then like very quietly just be like, I'm an arrow that won't quit.
What does that even mean?
You sure
Nothing.
are, baby. You can go out there and do whatever you dream of.
Yeah, pretty much. Her dad's just like, yeah, it's just like you decide something and you don't stop.
Oh no, that's what Ciel's saying because
Oh.
she wants her to open that trap door and get killed by something.
Vittoria does that. She dies.
We all die instantly.
Yeah, no, Marco, we open the door.
Okay. The trapdoor opens easily and a ladder will go down into darkness.
Cool.
I sort of hold my torch out ahead of me and slowly go down the ladder.
Okay.
After you, I just wrote Ciel.
Oh no, I'm far too useless. She's gonna need you in there.
Don't worry, we really believe in you. We really believe you're a part of.
Yeah,
this
get down there
team.
before I jab this axe into you.
Jen trying to be the emotional center of this team now. How does it feel?
No, she just doesn't trust Ciel to not drop the axe on her while she's climbing down.
Okay, well, yeah, I think Ciel's like, I'm either gonna drop the axe on you now or later down there. So
Yeah, that's true. I might as well just get down there.
So you guys successfully climb down the ladder and you find yourself in a second floor hallway. On your left-hand side, you'll see a row of windows, outside of which you'll just see the dark, murky water with your light kind of fading out as it goes into it. On your right, you'll see what looks to be a wall. There'll be a door on it, and then a little further down the hallway, there'll be another door.
Door number 1 or door number 2, ladies?
it's your call.
I'm trying to create an egalitarian society within our group.
Aw, how noble.
No, you're not.
Maybe you are firstborn material.
I mean, I don't need your reassurance for that. I've been very aware of that my entire life. But, you know, it's nice to hear sometimes, Ciel. I keep accidentally almost calling her Ciel, and then Kiss from a Rose starts playing in my head.
That's her name.
Ciel, yeah. I guess we just go through the first door. Door number 1.
It is very easy to open. There's no lock on it, and it doesn't even seem like the door's been jammed shut. Do make me a perception check as you open the door.
13.
15 plus
17.
3.
So 18?
18? Yes.
So, as you guys open the door, it's a fairly nice-sized room. There's a couple of rugs on the floor, damp from all the humidity in the air, but other than that, you'll see a short dresser, a box of what looks like toys that's been knocked over and spilled across the floor. In the other corner, you'll see a small bed with a large teddy bear on top of it.
Oh, it's a nursery.
For those of you who rolled above a 15 on your perception check, you hear the audible sound of a child laughing, and you swear you see the flicker of a shadow across the far wall.
I think Ciel's gonna squint and look around. I think this isn't something that she's trying to hide in any sense from anybody else. She's just
Vittoria's too busy ascertaining the monetary value of the toys. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how much things cost. You think you get 50 gold for one of these?
for one of what?
Like the toy.
Which one?
I hold up.
No. Are they all beat up?
No, they're fairly pristine. They just have, your normal wear and tear from somebody playing with them.
They're hardly mint condition. Anyway, what about the ghost?
What ghost? I didn't hear shit.
I can hear something crying, so it's probably a ghost.
It might be me. Sorry. Past life.
Ciel, are you in the room?
Yeah, because I heard it. So I walked into the room. I'm in the room with y'all. Don't worry. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some ghostly noises in Veron's.
I mean, it's whatever, though. Places are haunted. It happens.
Yes.
That's not wrong.
What's a ghost gonna do to us?
Kill you.
No.
Well, try. It's more likely to get up on us if we don't try to look for it. Hey,
we could just start swinging.
Yeah, hey, ghost, come out so we can swing at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start swinging my axe at the walls and shit.
Oh, yeah. You do that. I'm still appraising the monetary value of the little toys.
I'm just breaking things.
Yeah, no, you all are doing your thing, and at first, nothing happens.
Nothing's happening.
And then from the open doorways that you guys left, you'll spy what seems to be a gaunt figure in kind of ratty, loose-fitting clothes.
Ew, poor.
Sunken eyes. It's no more than about 4
I wanna
feet
attack.
tall at most.
Is it a child?
Well, as soon as you guys see it, it scampers away down the
Oh,
hallway.
I think I do kind of run after a little bit. I have like my axe in hand. I think I have that like desperation almost. Just that like.
Yeah.
Well, okay. See, murder I can condone, but child murder is pushing it a little bit for me.
Come on, it's already dead.
If it's down here, it's not a normal child.
Yeah, I'm jogging after her and trying to figure out as I go if like the noises that we heard are getting louder or quieter.
They're just constant.
It's probably that one. Come on, let's get it.
Oh yeah, are you following
Yeah,
Vittoria?
I follow. I lightly jog behind.
don't want to break a sweat. I don't want to mess with my
Don't
makeup.
want to break a sweat. I had my makeup all done. I don't want to ruin it.
I think Ciel is going down the hall and she has her axe. She's still kind of dragging it. She's like, "Come on, little ghosty, where are you?"
I will say, as you guys try and chase it down the hallway, it seems to disappear as you guys get too close. When you get to the end of the hallway, you'll see the hallway take a turn to the left where you'll see 2 staircases going down. Another hallway on the far end and a door to your right. You'll also pass the other door as you go down that way.
Do y'all want to check out this other door first?
I think that Ciel and just is like this frustration is just gonna like jam her axe into the wall and start swinging it a couple times. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh no.
Gotta keep on the sunny side.
As you open the door, Vittoria, and you enter, you'll find yourself in what looks to be kind of a mix between an alchemy laboratory and some kind of operating room. Around you is various vials and things filled with viscous fluids, and in the middle of the room you'll see a slab of a table. There's various pipes and things coming down from above that you can guess comes from the machine. On one side of the table you'll see what looks to be a sheaf of skin that's been peeled off and just left there.
Yeah.
On the far end of the room there's a huge mirror that reflects everything in it.
Oh, I get caught in the mirror for a second. I'm just kind of like looking at myself.
I'm deeply
All right.
contemplating putting the skin on my face.
As you look deep in the mirror though, you see shapes behind you flit in and out.
Can I tell you the truth? I don't think she pays that much attention to it. I think she's like wiping like a little bit of like mascara or like fall off from the eyeshadow under her eye and like retouching shit. And she like sees all these shapes and she looks up a little bit and then goes, huh, and then keeps doing it.
I go over to look. Is it human skin? And
Yep, it's a human skin.
Is it connected to anything, or is it just like left there?
Nope, it's just a flayed sheaf of skin.
Not even any writing on it or anything?
Nope.
You could probably make that into a cool coat.
It's not enough for a coat. Maybe
A
bookmark.
hat,
You could do a hat. You could do a
a
patch.
mask. Could just put it
A
on your
mask would be
face.
good.
I want
Ooh,
to put
you
it on
wanna
my
do a
face
mask?
so badly.
Hey, real quick question. Is anyone picking it up?
I'm not. I'm staring at myself.
I'm looking at it next to Geneviève.
I think I'm poking it. I'm not picking it up yet.
All right. Yeah, it just lies there, inert.
So there are alchemical ingredients. Can I like very much rummage in there looking for anything that's of use or interest to me?
Sure.
Can I roll perception? Because I am looking for that little ghost zombie thing that I want to kill so bad.
Okay. Geneviève, roll me Arcana, and Ciel, roll me Perception.
That's a 21.
That was just a 7 plus 3, so that was a 10.
All right. Ciel, you don't see anything. No trace of the kid. Just figures that are floating around Vittoria in the mirror. Geneviève, as you're looking around the various vials, in your necromantic research, you've seen things like this. These all seem to be very potent preservatives. Like, there's a vial of formaldehyde, others are antifungals. It seems to be this very interesting concoction that someone has been trying to cook up.
Hey guys, didn't the guy here before his house got sunk want to make himself immortal?
Well, you could get that implication. He just said he was going to reign forever. That could also mean that his family's going to reign forever.
Yeah, I reckon he was going about it in the most gross way possible.
Oh, how else would you go about it?
Honestly, yeah, I think immortality is something you can't achieve without cutting a few.
Yeah, well, he was.
a few
Well,
branches off
there's
the
a lot
tree.
of formaldehyde here.
What?
You want to explain, or?
I think he was going to make himself undead and like embalm himself.
Gross.
Yeah.
Nasty. Do y'all see the shit that's floating around me, or am I just going a little crazy?
Yeah, it's been there. I was waiting for them to jump out or something, but once again, disappointed in this fucking room.
Can we see things like that are not in the reflection?
Nope, there's nothing else in the room.
I'm gonna do something probably stupid, and I'm gonna like look at it, and I'm just gonna tap the glass by one.
Basically, as you reach your finger out, it'll flit closer, and as soon as you touch the glass, almost like when you tap the fish tank, it'll flit away really quickly.
I keep doing it to like all of them.
What do you think would happen if we smashed the glass right
I would rather not smash the glass. I like having this here.
You could still see your reflection in a smaller part.
Well, yeah, but like we don't have to destroy every single thing that we come across. I know that you want to, Ciel, but
listen, it's sparks
I do want
joy.
to.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
Maybe. I'm gonna pick up the bit of human skin and turn it over.
All right.
I'm gonna start swinging my axe at the walls and shit, and the table, and everything that isn't the mirror.
Jesus, girl. Yeah, get them zoomies out.
I think Ciel just feels kind of like, oh, I'm down here and nothing's happened.
So you pick up the sheath of skin and you start, looking around at it, right?
I tried to turn it over, yeah, and put it back down.
Yeah, you turn it over and it looks like, some flayed skin, but as you try to put it back down, it wraps around your arms as it goes basically around your body.
Uh-oh.
Oh, accessorize, girl. Yeah.
No, I think this is cursed.
Leather is very in right now.
Take 6 damage as it begins crushing you.
Oh, fuck. I have a normal person amount of HP, though, because I...
Oh, and you are grappled.
Oh, fuck.
Now, if I were to axe this thing, what are the chances that I might also harm my friend? This is for Daz, not for Ciel.
Probably fairly high if you hit.
I think you should.
Oh, cool. I'm going to swing my big axe in hopes of killing this thing, and also, perhaps, maybe,
Wow.
also, Geneviève. So.
All right, roll the hit.
That was just a 4 plus 7,
Yep.
so I think I missed.
But you have extra attack, right?
Oh, I do have extra attack, so I can just go
Mhm.
again, huh? Wild. I forgot. That was a 17
Nice.
plus 7.
That was how much?
24.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
It takes 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
9 damage?
As
Okay.
I just basically, is it like just wrapped around your torso?
Oh, no, it is like wrapped around her arms. It's wrapped around her neck. Its head is kind of going over hers.
Wait, is this
It's-
like a whole skin? I thought
Yeah.
it was like a bit of skin. Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's a whole skin, and it's like wrapping around your limbs, crushing them slowly.
Ah.
Victoria's just like reapplying eyeliner, like, oh no.
I'm swinging because it's kind of like, well, okay, so Vittoria could see me as helping, but also,
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Yay!
yay.
That was a 14.
Ooh, not 20.
Nice.
Nice.
12 plus 2, so also a 14.
All right, who has the highest dexterity?
I have a 15. I think your dex is higher.
All right, here, 1 second. Let me grab a pen. What happened to all my pens? Where'd they go?
Why did you say it like that?
My pens!
You sounded like somebody's father for a half second. I was like, who the fuck is that?
That's not how my father sounds. Okay. Perfect Adam Hutchins impression. Real quick.
Go.
So I was at work the other day, and you see, the thing about it is all these kids really think that like Walmart's the devil or whatever. Which like whatever. Anyway, bud, how's the insurance? Running into any problems? Love you. That's my father.
I don't know if I could do an impression of my father other than the way that he pronounces cactus, which is cactus.
Oh, I love that.
And one time, one time we were at a boating and fishing convention, and he was talking to a guy. I think he knew what he was doing. He goes, "Do you know if there are any nice bitches around? Do you know all the nice bitches are around here?" And I was like 10, and I was like, "Ah, father!"
All right, Geneviève, you go first.
I do. Is there any saving throw or what that I can make to avoid being grappled?
You have to contest the grapple,
Would that be my action?
pretty much.
So I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. So kind of like tendrils of shadow creep across the floor from the edges of the room, and I just open one of my hands and they coalesce into a blade there, and I'm going to try and whack the skin thingy with it.
All right.
Who's the skin puppet now? So this counts as a simple finesse weapon with which I'm proficient. So that's a 15 plus dex plus prof. 15 plus 5. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
It does.
No,
Okay.
actually, it doesn't at all.
It does for everyone else, but not for you.
It's behind a paywall, actually, for you.
Okay. 5. It takes 7 psychic damage.
Me too.
Okay. All right, Vittoria, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to not waste the spell slot, and I'm going to go ahead and just cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
I get 2 beams. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm past level 5. So the first attack was a 23. And then I'm assuming, I think I do another separate attack for the second one.
Yeah, if there are multiple beams, that's usually what we
Okay. And then that one was 14.
14 misses.
Okay, so I got 1 hit in. So that's a D10 plus my charisma. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
13?
Ow.
Okay.
I just kind of do it like in the reflection of it, just kind of flick it back. Like not even really invested in it.
All right, Ciel, your turn.
I suppose as a bonus action, I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah!
rage.
Sexy as shit!
So I'm gonna begin my rage, but what's gonna happen is the wind's gonna like pick up around me, and my hair's gonna start blowing around. And I think my eyes are just like whiter, and I'm glowing very heavy as these like thunder clouds start appearing on the ceiling of the room.
Victoria
starts.
just goes, oh wow.
This is sick.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, I do think it starts drizzling a little bit. So with my rage activated, I'm gonna attack with my big sexy axe.
Your big
Okay.
slasher villain axe.
My big slasher villain axe. That is an 8 plus 7, so a 15 for the first one, and a 11. 11?
So 15
11
and
for the
11?
next one.
Both miss.
Yeah. I got a little excited.
be like
I
that.
missed.
It happens.
It'd be like that.
Now is it the skin's turn?
Yeah, and it's going to do pretty much the only thing it can do. Take 14 damage as it crushes you.
Oh,
Oof.
that hurt just.
Goodbye.
And
No,
it starts making this gurgling sound from what would be its throat.
Ew.
See, I think Victoria is now like turned around paying attention. Now she's like, oh shit's like for real.
She already cast a spell.
Oh no, Queen, you're too beautiful to die to a forsaken shell.
I'm too pretty for this.
Oh, but yeah.
I think I'm just gonna try and attack it again. I like to do a violence.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's valid.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, guys. This is the nega. This is the nega.
Oh my god,
The cube.
It is.
I was like, oh, you're just attacking it and you're not going to try to... Wait a second. Where have I seen this before?
Yeah, that's my person. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Nice.
Well, I got a 1 there, unfortunately, and then a 4. So it takes 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
You've harmed the mind of
Yeah.
some skin.
Does
You
this
harm
count?
the mind of a mindless
insecurities.
undead.
If it doesn't say it can't take psychic damage, it's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It is Vittoria's turn.
I think now that we're playing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to real quick grasp the chain around my neck.
Mhm.
And I don't think she starts bleeding. I do think that she starts to get a little smoky. And a little bit like, it sounds gross, but I feel like you can kind of see, like it's mostly illusory, but it kind of looks like the skin around the hand where she's touching it starts like peeling and turning really red and raw, and like it's like it's turning hot. And she's going to cast as a bonus action Hex on the skin. I hate it.
On
I
the
hate that I'm
Forsaken
referring.
Shell?
Huh?
On the Forsaken Shell?
On the Forsaken Shell, yeah. The
That's
skin.
the skin.
All right.
And then as my action, I'm going to hit it with my fancy rapier. And I'm going to do it like really like flourishy. But I get to attack twice with that because I have an invocation for it. So 19 plus 6, I'm assuming hits. And then a 16 plus 6, 21. I'm assuming those both hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10 damage on the first one, and then 7 damage on the other one.
So 17
So
total?
17 total. Oh, plus the D6 for Hex that I just cast. I forgot about that.
Nice.
That's a 6! So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Hell yeah.
23 damage?
Yep.
All right. Ciel.
Oh, this thing's still
Yeah.
alive. Okay. I'm gonna attack. I get to do my 2 attacks, and then I get a bonus action. Could you have it make a dex save? The DC is 14.
DC is 14.
Okay, so the first roll is a 17, and the second roll is a 19.
All right, so it fails the dex.
Cool. So did the 17 or 19 hit?
Both of them do.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I swing my big ol' axe.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an 8 plus 4 is 12 damage on the first one. 10 plus 4 is 14 on the next one. So that's 26? 14
Nice.
and 12?
Wow.
Yes. And then it takes an additional 5 damage as from the clouds, and I think it's like raining and winding a little bit harder now. Like a big bolt of lightning comes down and strikes the skin. And I guess Geneviève? Do you take damage from my 1 second? Does she take damage from our attacks yet or no?
Not yet.
basically-
How much damage total did you deal?
So that was 26 plus 5, so 31.
Hell yeah.
31.
As I swing my big ol' axe real hard, just like pure. I don't think there's a lot of like thought or effort. Well, no, there is a lot of effort behind it, but just like pure animalistic, just like swinging
Hitting good.
as hard as possible. No like weapon skill
No
behind
finesse
it,
at all,
you know?
just like hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's staying tried and true with what it's doing.
You hit me with lightning.
You'll get over it.
Isn't that like, I don't know why that made me think of like a song.
Greased lightning.
Yeah. That one. That's the one.
All right, it's going to use its ability again because it can do that. Take 12 more damage from being crushed.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure be
Geneviève.
great if we had a healer.
Sure be great if we had anyone who would heal.
Yeah.
Mhm. I do like that you're the one who does team damage. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this.
Okay.
That is true, because in the real world, or in the real world of this campaign, it's Cash that's always doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you could, I wish
now
my
how the turntable.
I wish my
How the
babies would
turn-
stop hurting each other.
Marco, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
Let me check. I think 14.
Skin.
What is
You'd
the
be
wisdom
surprised.
of skin? It really depends on the
Undead
the
often get
medium.
bonuses to wisdom saving throws specifically.
I think my skin is very wise. It's gone through a lot of hardships.
Yeah.
I have not
Alright.
taken care of it very
My
well.
skin is some dumb shit. That's it.
What'd it get?
D20 plus its wisdom.
Does it have a wisdom modifier even?
Yes.
It failed.
Yeah, it failed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's gonna take a d12 of damage. It takes 9 necrotic damage.
All right. 9 necrotic damage on an undead.
Yeah.
Live your dreams, kid.
Hell yeah. Are we just healing him?
Well, no, because that's
What
not
does it make
a
easier?
thing in 5e.
Probably it's 4 damage that I did.
All right, Vittoria.
How many hit points are you at, Jen?
8.
Oh, Jesus.
I have more hit points, but not that much more.
Okay. Ugh. What do I want?
How is the skin looking?
It's looking fairly hurt, but it's still trying its best just to basically mindlessly crack Jen like a walnut.
We've all tried. Okay, actually, yeah. I'm actually going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
How do you have cure wounds?
Magic Initiate.
Oh.
You're welcome.
That's helpful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fuck you
No.
all.
And also, one of you chuckle fucks
Yes,
needed
he
it.
said thank you.
Fuck you all. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 hit points back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have no spell but it's okay. I'll get them back on a short rest.
Yeah.
Would it be smarter for you to try and get out of the grasp than to attack it again?
Probably.
Yeah, but I have bad strength. 24% is 30.
Victoria starts hailing. She just runs over and like grabs Jed's cheeks and is like, "Don't ever say I never did anything for you."
Like,
Wow,
she's
I-
like covered in the skin, you grab her nose that's sticking out.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I feel
And then
better
like a-
suddenly.
Like a weird amount of like a holy light that goes through her or something, but it's not holy. It's like all fucked up and
Okay.
gross. Her hand's all fucky because like she just touched her chain and shit, so it's all like bloody and nasty.
Oh, is it still like that? I thought that was an
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is cool.
It's not like damage to her, but it does do that while she's casting and she's concentrating on hex, so I'm assuming it's still there.
It is Ciel's turn.
I'm gonna do what I did again because I can't use shocking grasp while I'm in rage.
Yep, can't
So that
use.
first one was a 14 plus 7, and the second one is a nat 1.
Hell yeah!
So here's the thing.
Oh, and also it has to make another dex save.
I swear to God, if you kill this bitch after I healed her, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a big thing. It's a thing you're gonna want to know about.
Sweep in the
I'm gonna need Ciel to roll damage. Keep it
Hey!
separate. Keep it separate, but roll damage.
Okay.
I am also at this point. I am still probably touching Jen.
You're gonna get electrocuted.
Fuck yeah,
well,
dude.
no. Okay, so the scan has to also make a dex save for storm aura lightning.
All right, it made it.
It made it, so it still takes half damage. So it takes 3 lightning damage as it gets hit by lightning again. For the first good damage, which is what I rolled, the one that did hit. That was a 14 because that was a 10 plus 4. And for the other damage, that is good for you, only a 5.
Okay, so 14 damage on the skin
Yeah.
Or else it gets the
and 5 damage to Jen.
Ah.
Just like
Am I
acting
gonna
You hit
the
me with
spell.
an axe.
Well, you're in the fucking way!
I start crying. Like, thank you.
The skin is looking definitely not as taut as it used to be, but it's gonna try one last time.
One more time.
Squeeze me, baby, one more time.
15 damage.
I still have 12 hit
Pulling
points,
out my
that's fine.
other dice. This
I ain't got no more health for you, baby. I Hail Married that shit. You gotta get the fuck out of there.
Mhm. I'm just gonna roll to get free. That's an action strength check, right, Marco?
Yep, and it's a contested strength because it's a grapple.
I ain't got no buffs for you, baby. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was a 14.
14. Woof.
But
Do you think we're all just supposed to die in this?
yes.
I'm just supposed to die here.
I hate to say this. I rolled a 20.
Hate you. I struggle futilely. I'm sulking now. I mean, I was already sulking a bit, but I'm
now
sulking.
you're also soaking because it's raining.
Oh yeah, it is raining.
I've got other reasons for that. I'm gonna just hit it twice with my blaze. I got a 21 on the first hit and then a 24 on the second hit. I'm gonna roll those damage plus hex. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points total.
20 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you basically disintegrate it.
You just poke it and it turns to dust.
I rip it off and I just step on it a bunch, and it's like weirdly uncharacteristic because I think that even like when Vittoria's angry, it's still like a little composed, but like her hands are still all like bloody and shit, and she's kind of smoking, and like her eyes are normally gray. I think they're like they've turned all black. And she's kind of like just like stomping on this motherfucker, and like it's turning into wine. And then
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for nothing, everyone.
You dumb bitch! I healed you.
I think right before I end rage, I'm just gonna like sink my axe into the wall, and then like all the clouds will disappear and all the rain will just hit the ground at the same time.
Yeah, also, how the fuck do you make it rain indoors? That's a shitty power.
Oh, is
Where'd
a shitty
you learn
power
that?
getting stuck and not getting able to get out? Is that also a shitty power?
It snuck up on me. I didn't think to try and get out.
You leave her alone. She did great.
Yeah, you leave me alone. I did great.
Oh
hit
yeah,
me
you
with an
did
axe.
fantastic.
Thank you. You
What
hit
did
me
you
with
do?
an
You
axe.
ate it a bunch. Who killed it? And then she's gonna point at herself and be like, "Me."
Oh,
Okay,
congratulations.
with help.
I think Ciel's just gonna do like a little clap.
Yeah, you did great.
Shut the fuck up! I healed your ass. You would have died.
Should have let her.
You know what? Maybe I should have.
You don't know me.
You don't. That
Yeah,
you
but
wouldn't
I'm
have
sorry.
died. Yes, you would have.
Yeah, I wouldn't have died.
Oh my
I
goodness.
would have died. I never would have died.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do we even
Can't
have to
stand
be
y'all
in this
motherfuckers.
room?
No, let's come. This place sucks.
Vittoria's
Also-
like, I'm fucking glad I never became a goddamn cleric, because you heal people and all they do is complain that "Hey, you didn't do enough. Hey, you're stupid and you think you're special. Fuck that shit.
Hurdy dirty hair.
Yep.
Okay, are there still like ghosts in the mirror? Are we still being?
Oh yeah, no, there's still wisps in the mirror.
I go and punch the fucking mirror.
Let's go, another encounter.
Roll strength.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Bad.
What'd you roll?
4 minus 3. A non-natural one, if you would.
So, Vittoria, the other two of you see Vittoria wind up, punch the mirror, and you all hear, Vittoria, your wrist hurts a lot right now.
Did you get it out?
No! I'm sitting down. I'm going to take a short rest.
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
I'm just keep kicking at the mirror every once in a while.
I can smash it. Oh,
No!
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Can she smash the mirror?
No.
Please?
I'm trying to
No.
find an in-character reason to not be smashing the mirror, though, is the thing. We need to get out of the room.
Yeah, let's go out of here. The vibes suck.
These
I
vibes
think
disgusting.
I guess
Yeah,
we
I think-
stay in the hallway and take a short rest.
yeah, we sit down. I'm gonna roll all of my hit dice, if that's okay.
Okay.
I do think that Vittoria is going to gripe and grouse, like, while we're short resting. Like,
Yeah.
talking about,
So
like, clerics
is
fucking
Geneviève.
suck.
Yeah,
Fuck healing and that shit.
yeah. I'm still bleeding, guys, from where someone hit me with an axe.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I can hit you again.
I would appreciate if you did not. I'm just so
This is so stupid. Like, I could not be going out trying to do cool things to help me win the fucking shit. I could just go and kill them.
I think you
kill
should do
your
that.
parent.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
going to
that
kill
would-
my parents. My parents are cool as fuck.
Oh,
I think you
I
should
thought
go
they were
out there
the
right
fucks.
now and get her done.
Nah.
I think you
Nah,
can do
Live
it.
your dreams.
yeah. We believe in you.
You're just saying that because you want this treasure to yourself. No, I want money. I love
Okay.
money. I may have spent through most of my trust fund. That's irrelevant.
Okay. In fairness, I'm not sure if Ciel cares about money.
No, Ciel just wants to quell that dark passenger in her heart.
She does not want to quell it.
I'm not trying to quell anything. I'm just here.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, you're
satisfied,
just
I
living.
guess.
Yeah.
You know, I am a warlock. I do know about that kind of shit.
That sounds like something for idiots who have no work ethic.
Okay, my matron is cool as fuck. Number one.
You know, she's
She's-
very used to getting stuff from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I deserve it. Like, what's the problem with that? I don't have to work for shit because I'm better than most
Are
people.
you?
Okay, in fairness, I
Yeah.
can relate.
Like, that's the thing. Why should I have to work for things? Like, I'm good. Like, I'm pretty and I'm smart and I'm better than all my siblings. And, like, they're all going to die and I'm going to get to take over Ciel. So, like, whatever.
I'm like getting comfy.
Yeah. I think Ciel's just like
Wiggling.
leaning on the wall. She's chilling.
It's like a social experiment watching her.
Yeah, no, I think Ciel just likes, sometimes she just likes to let her go off. Just, yeah, what's she fucking talking about?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, no,
like,
it is
because
kind of
this is
fun.
the thing, is that, like, yeah, my brother and I are in the running for being a hierarch, but, like, I'm gonna win that. And even if I
What's the
don't,
hierarch?
oh, it's like, I don't even really know what they fucking do. It's just, like, a big deal.
Oh, you
Like,
know,
I want to do
She's
it.
very prepared for that position.
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not my end goal. Why should I care about it?
Are you prepared to be
So
in charge
it-
of a city-state?
Yeah.
What do you
It
do as a
well,
queen? What are your duties? What are you supposed to do?
Like,
What's your
I'm gonna be really
responsibility?
cool and strong and have a bunch of advisors to do all the paperwork for me, and I'm just gonna get to, like, walk around and be
Is that
really
is that
pretty.
what it is? Is that
Are
what
you
being
taking
a queen is?
applications?
That's what my mom does, so yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
Real quick question: How are y'all sitting in the hallway?
I think I'm lying on the floor in like a blanket.
Yeah, I'm just like leaning against the wall.
with my
I'm
hand behind
chilling.
my head.
I'm
Yeah.
like sitting crisscross applesauce. Or no, I'm sitting like in that way where like my legs are like folded over each other, but like leaning to the side. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
Mhm.
That like fancy bitch in a skirt sitting down
Yeah.
way.
Okay,
And not
no.
in a skirt, but
Mhm. Yeah, no, Ciel, actually, it is true. I made fun of it, but your store magic was pretty cool.
thanks, I guess.
it was okay.
Oh, she's just jealous it doesn't come naturally to her. She had to go ask
think
somebody
Vittoria
for
actually
it.
I think Vittoria actually looks a little confused because she genuinely just doesn't think it's so cool. She's
Because
like,
she asked someone for it.
yeah, she's like, okay, the rain is gross. Why would I want to be able to do that?
Because it looks cool.
Like blood and shit, that's cool. You agree with that, Ciel. You gotta agree with that.
Yeah.
Blood and shit, that's cool as fuck. I don't really care about the rain or weather or a lot of magic. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Ciel
Okay.
is just gonna shrug and nod. She doesn't particularly care about it either. It just happens.
Ciel.
Yes.
You will notice as you guys are talking over Vittoria's shoulder, the sunken-eyed child is just kind of watching her, like literally like 2 inches from the back of her head.
I'm like doing the thing where I'm almost hitting it every time I move my hands back.
I'm gonna get okay. You know when you see a fly on a wall and you have like a thing in your hand and you're like slowly trying to get up because you want to get the fly before the fly realizes.
Yeah.
So Ciel is just gonna like. She's gonna get like those very intense. I think for the conversation she had her mask like on her head. She's like gonna slide it down like a very intense, like crouching with the thing because she wants to kill it so bad.
Vittoria's not even like responding. She's just like anticipating this. She's like looking around me like, and another thing is like, yeah, my brother might be like, whatever, he's cool. Everyone thinks that I really care about him. I just want to kill the other ones. Like Giacomo can do whatever.
You're gonna
like,
hit Vittoria with an axe too.
Am I within swinging distance of it?
Unfortunately, you do have to get past the Vittoria.
I'll just step on her.
No, you don't.
I might not even just like try to stealth it. I think I'm just gonna run, like step on Vittoria, and swing my big old axe. May I?
Sure.
Oh, fuck a ghost.
Miss and decapitate me.
Well, that first roll was a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
That second roll is a 12 plus 7, so a 19.
This is the question. Do ghosts take physical damage?
Well, seeing as this isn't a ghost.
They take half their
Yeah, you hit
okay.
both of them.
Is it? Yeah. So, okay. And that is an 8 plus 8 is 16. And I double the dice and then I add my strength, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 20 for one of them.
Damn.
Yeah, because that was an 8 plus 8 plus 4. And then a 12 for the other one. So
Nice.
I, in 2 fell swoops, just swing this axe into this child zombie's head as hard as I possibly can.
How much
And
damage did you do?
Okay,
I did 32, because, 32 points of
How do you kill this undead?
Yeah,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre that
Massacre
bitch.
the motherfucker. I'm like, yes! As I literally like step on Vittoria and like grab my axe and just swing it like into its head. I think I'm just trying to like liquefy it. And even when it is dead, I just keep on swinging.
I think that Victoria's stuttering. She's like, how dare you step on me?
Like, I'm not even listening. I'm just still swinging.
Oh, because of that. That's
Do you feel
I feel
better now?
lots better.
Great.
Was that meant as genuine, Geneviève? Because that sounded so passive aggressive.
It was very genuine. I'm glad she's having an outlet for her emotions.
I healed you and I did not get that much kindness. Bitch.
Okay.
Fuck you.
It's been, now
Yeah, that's
Victoria
true.
was in
I should be-
the
I should-
splash zone if it were.
Yeah, she's just covered in blood now. And goo. She's like wiping it off with a hanky. But I guess we've short rested. I guess we continue.
We continue. I'm feeling great. I think she's like definitely a lot more chipper now.
Yeah, there isn't enough left of this undead to, for instance, save to make into
really,
another undead, is there?
I'm sorry.
No, it's mush. You're not sorry. Don't pretend.
Oh. No, Jasmine's
You're not
sorry.
Now, come on, killer. Let's go.
No, that's fine. But if the next time we find an actual corpse, I'm gonna drag back the one from the attic so
Two
I
corpses.
can get 2
Oh, yeah.
zombies.
Having sex.
Yeah, because one of my bonuses is that I can I target and I can raise
well
an
then
extra
next
one
time
for
you
free.
just have to scream at Ciel to stop because you're trying to make a zombie.
Although I'm not sure if you can raise something that's
no.
already been raised as an
Question.
undead again.
Is there a door at the end of this?
Yep,
There's a door at the end
there's-
of this hallway, right?
There is a door on the far
Yeah, there
wall.
was
There
a
is
door
and you see the hallway take another turn as you look down it.
Well, we should go through like a grid search, right?
For a what?
We want to
Oh,
go
sure,
through
sure,
all
sure,
the
sure.
doors.
All right, yeah.
So we should start with the
Yeah,
ones
I'm going to
nearest
go ahead
to
and
us.
go through the door.
Which door?
The closer one.
Okay, you guys following along?
Yes.
Okay. As you enter, it's not a very big room. It was maybe once used as a storeroom or something of that nature, but as you look around, you'll notice that the wood here seems more damp than in other places. Several skeletons litter the floor of either previous adventurers or previous occupants of the house. No one knows.
Is there shit I can loot?
Yeah, there's some shiny stuff around.
Are these
the most part, yes.
intact skeletons? Are they skeletons of people that just died in regular
For the most
manners?
part. Depends on your definition of regular.
Okay, Okay, are they mostly whole,
Yes.
not and never were undead? Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 of those skeletons and I'm gonna cast Animate
Ooh.
I
Dead.
want you to note that when you started asking that question, what started playing in my head was, "Won't you take me to Zombie Town?"
Oh my god.
I will say this. That is a very good plan. I'd hold off
Mm-hmm.
for 2 seconds. Can y'all make me a perception check real quick?
I made
Okay.
you one, just fresh.
But I needed
It's a
it.
15.
So I'm just gonna say, I'm thinking. That's a 4. Plus
That's
0.
a
15.
15 plus 3.
All right. You'll notice as you walk into the room, there's a few windows, looking out on the abyss at the end of the lagoon. But something softly clicks behind you as you realize the door's been shut. And
Oh,
the
don't.
windows, the shimmering of the wards,
Oh no.
it's slowly going away as you begin to hear glass starting to splinter.
Oh no.
Oh fuck! That's
Oh no.
fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out because I still have that potion of breathing underwater. But I have the one of them, and I'm gonna go, who do I think deserves this? And she's gonna pop a squat and just roll it over and wait to see what happens.
Like Eris.
I cast all person.
Damn, I was gonna cast Minor Illusion to make you see a fake one.
But I cast all person, make a wisdom save, beat a...
Hey, how come you get to move first?
I have higher
I'm gonna do
dex.
that too.
But it's casting a spell.
What's your dex?
Yeah, but I still... Initiative is ruled by dex.
Okay, well,
mine's
what's your dex
17.
then? Yeah, but initiative is also rolled by a roll.
Can I roll perception around the room to see if I notice anything else?
Sure.
That was a 5 plus 3, so I do not.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
This is how we're gonna die.
I'm just chilling.
Ciel, can you break back in? Because you're gonna have to leave
I am
this
gonna
room
have to leave this
I'll say,
eventually.
Genevieve's not doing anything. I am grabbing the potion.
Oh, no. Talking is a free action. I'm just saying whether I can... I was looking up my stats.
Yeah, but it would be so much more fun for me to watch you fight over that thing. What do I get if I open this door?
You leave the room.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna leave the room regardless. What do I get
Okay.
if I open this door?
Do you think I'm giving you shit?
Oh, well, okay.
No.
Well, what do you want that I have? I can
I'd
be nice
make
to
an
you.
offer.
She wants you to die. Is what she
Yeah.
wants. She wants us both to die. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out something else she wants. Okay, no, that's too much talking as a free action.
Actually, I'll let you kill one of my siblings.
That's a good offer.
I know I couldn't stop you regardless, but the idea of hunting a man for sport sounds very nice. There are some woods around Sentil, but you say we take Diana and we just let her loose, and then you get to go after her. Deal?
I'm assuming we're having a standoff right now.
Yeah.
Like neither moving first. If you let us drown here, that won't be very interesting. Aren't you going to much prefer axing us down yourself?
True, there is that. There is also the fact that she would get to axe down all the things to herself, which is very fun for her.
Well, no, we're letting her do that.
Well, yeah, well, that's the whole thing, is that she thinks she's in charge, and she's not.
You're not making a good case for yourself.
Can I look at the door? How is it locked? And is there water coming into the room?
Yeah, no, the cracks on the windows are getting more spiderwebby, and water's starting to leak through.
The thing is, I think she's waiting for it, and she wants to see them get into a little bit more of a panic before she does anything about it. But she's gonna go over and look at the door.
So how are we resolving this potion thing?
If you guys both roll dexterity checks, I can see.
Mm-hmm. PvP
Yeah.
enabled zone. I got a 15 plus 3.
Oh, 19 plus 2.
I take out my sword. And
Hold
I hold
on,
it to her
hold
throat,
on,
and I say,
hold
give it.
on, hold
Ciel
on.
is delighted. This is it. She literally she went, oh, I want to see them fight each other to the death.
As you guys are arguing, and Vittoria, you go for your sword, the deafening roar of water fills your ears as the windows give way.
I just scream, Ciel!
I'm just gonna flash her a smile and go over to the door. I'm gonna shake it. Is it just regularly locked?
It's locked.
The door's wooden.
The door is wooden, yes.
So I'm just gonna. Can I swing my axe underwater?
If we swing it and break it, it will flood the rest of the place.
No, it is magically protected, the rest of the place.
Just not this room.
Are you But is the door magically protected? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud.
Oh, the door is probably magically protected from water, but not from axes.
Okay.
I tried to, like, duck backwards and break the potion open and chug
Victoria's
it.
gonna, like, wrestle you over it.
Yeah, Vittoria will fucking stab you, is the problem.
Yeah, can I roll to hit the door with my axe to hit it nice and hard?
While you're doing that, I'm gonna try, as Geneviève is trying to yeet this shit back into her mouth, I'm gonna use the butt of my sword to like bash her fucking head to the side.
All right.
Just to make it miss.
Ciel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Judy.
Ciel. Go ahead and roll to attack. You two guys. The guys with the water breathing potion.
Mhm.
The guys who just broke open the water breathing potion and are now wrestling for it underwater. You watch as your lifeline dissipates into the ocean.
Vittoria goes,
Not my
you're
best.
dying with me.
I just elbow her as hard as I can.
Boo-boo.
Marco, you were saying for me.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. And I get extra attack, so if I fuck this one up, I can go again.
Vittoria went, if I'm going down, someone's going down
That
with
is
me.
a 14 plus 7 for the first swing, if that doesn't make, work.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, do I need to roll damage?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 12 plus 7.
That also hits.
So that's
Doors, as you all know,
10.
are
And
very easy to hit.
a 9. So 10 to 9, 19 points of damage as I swing my big ol' axe twice to break open this door. Here, Johnny, but underwater.
Yeah, you begin opening a definite huge split in the door. It's not down yet, but it's definitely like maybe one more swing from being down. And you'll notice that the shimmering flares up on the door, keeping the water from going into the house.
Okay.
How long can you guys stay underwater?
You can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to your constitution modifier, I think.
What's everyone's constitution modifier?
Here, I'll look it up.
-1.
Vittoria starts drowning.
I go again. I'm going to extra attack again. That's a 16 plus 7, and that second attack is just a 3 plus 7.
That hits.
Both?
What was the first one?
10 and a 16 plus 7, so a big number.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is an 11 and a 10. So that's 21 points of damage as I swing my axe again. I don't think Ciel looks like she's trying very hard.
Oh, shit. 1 second. I gotta
What?
confirm something, but
Is Vittoria dead?
no, she's not dead.
It's okay, I'll cast Shocking Grasp on you to restart your heart.
Thank God.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to find where this is, but I can't remember where it is. Falling. Suffocating. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier, minimum of 30 seconds.
So 30 seconds is how long I have.
Yeah, well, I mean, each turn is 6 seconds, and I just did 2 turns, right? So it's been 12 seconds.
You have 18 seconds, yes.
Too close. Get me out. I'm so weak.
Can I kick her while she's down?
I start biting whatever fucking
Okay,
comes near
yeah,
me.
where do you kick her?
I'm not gonna literally kick her. I'm just gonna keep on elbowing her. a
Okay,
bit.
yes. Where are you elbowing her? You're underwater and she's trying to hold her breath.
Yeah, if I lose that breath, I'm out.
Well, you're not dead, you're just
I'm going
unconscious.
for kidney.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm going for kidneys.
I piss my pants.
Hey,
Yay!
No, I'm kidding.
Victoria, roll
I was gonna say I kick
Constitution.
with my hooves, but I have feet. Did you say I need to roll Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to keep that breath alive.
Okay, how close am I on that door?
You're
Oh, that was a 4.
So you're elbowed in the kidney. Now, anyone who's been elbowed in the kidney before knows how much that fucking hurts.
Can I cast Hellish Rebuke?
Sure, your last act of
underwater.
fleeting consciousness is to cast Hellish Rebuke.
We're underwater.
While that's happening, can I stick my hand through the hole to, like, open the door?
Oh, you're through the door. Your next attack like breaks the door as these two chuckle fucks knock each other
No, I'm
unconscious.
not going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
I'm not unconscious. I'm totally
you're
fine.
totally fine.
Yeah, the door's out, and then I guess the water's being held, so I'm just gonna. I genuinely think that Ciel is like heavy enough that like she's just walking on the ground, so she's just gonna like trudge her way on over, and she's gonna grab them by their ankles, and she's just gonna she's only gonna grab one of them because they're still like wrestling each other.
As you guys leave the room, you'll see the shimmer reappear on the open windows, and the water basically gets sucked back out into the lagoon as the glass begins to fix itself.
Okay, that's cool. I cast Animate Dead in 2 of the skeletons.
They shudder to unnatural life.
Oh yeah, I get them to come on out of the room.
Yeah, they walk out.
Okay, that worked well.
How are you feeling?
I'll take you down with me.
I'm okay.
I think Ciel is genuinely like laughing. Like she is laughing to herself. She thought that was so funny.
Marco, are my new friends armed?
No, they have no arms or armor.
No arms?
Do either of you
No
have
arms. They got great kicks, though.
no arms? Do you mind if we double back and like get that sword that
No.
was in the trapdoor?
Absolutely not.
Please?
You're grounded.
You can go by yourself.
Let me check the rules on Animate
I'm going
Dead.
downstairs. I'm going to start going to the one on it would be my right, I guess.
Mhm. I have control of these guys for 24 hours.
Okay.
Can you send
So
one of them to go get the
I'm
sword,
just-
or do you have to go up with them?
Yeah, I can send one of them to go up the sword.
So send him upstairs.
Yeah, so I'm sending it to go get the sword and then come back and return to me.
Yeah. I mean, it does it. It's got a sword.
I like how
Yay.
you guys had a potion and then it.
Yeah.
The thing is, Vittoria, I've said it before, but she straight up went, "Oh no, I'm not going to be the only one that dies from this. I refuse. I am not a martyr. If I go down, you are all going down with me."
I think Ciel is particularly delighted in the context of, like, Vittoria's been defending Cash and the Vittoria are like a team against her, and then to go, "Oh, I'm gonna make you guys fight to the death," and just you like immediately turn on each other. I think she was like, "Oh, that was so fun."
Yeah, and Geneviève is feeling like a little better because now, she is no more hurt than before, if a little soggier.
Mm-hmm.
She proved to herself that she is physically stronger than Vittoria, and she has 2 buddies who can be
Two
trusted.
skeletons.
And
I'll break those
Yeah,
fucking
and one of them
skeletons'
has-
kneecaps off. Wow, I just heard that accent come out. Knock these fucking skeletons' knees off.
These fucking skeletons' knees off.
Literally.
As you come downstairs, you enter into, kind of a version of a great hall. It's fairly empty, save for a few knickknacks here and there. But on the wall, you see 4 large portraits of what would have been the family that lived here.
Are any of them good looking?
I mean,
Vittoria's vain.
where's my D10?
Ah, yes, the hotness dice.
I mean, there's a couple. There's a 4.
Oh.
There is a couple of 1s.
Oh.
And then inexplicably, there's like an 8.
Okay.
Ooh, I spent a long time looking at that one.
I think Ciel's gonna see this family and go, "Ooh, as much inbreeding in your family," or
Probably more. My mom's side's real good looking. So I get it. And I like bat my little gray eyes.
Oh, yes. But as you walk around the Great Hall, there's nothing much else. If you walk around the corner where the other staircase is, you'll see a large dining table on top of a moldering rug.
Is there food?
Not there.
Ugh.
can I smash the table? Wait, actually, when we came down here, could I roll perception?
Sure.
That is but a 4 plus 3.
Oh yeah.
I pulled out
notice
the
nothing.
OG Verona dice because the other ones were not being nice to me to attack. And these ones said, "Oh, no, we don't do perception rolls."
Oh no, honey, no.
Yeah, no, you notice nothing of note.
so this is just a whole kind of empty, kind of moldering.
Yeah, it's just kind of empty. You see no presence of undead, nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag my axe across the table to make everything fall down on the floor.
Nice. Yeah, a bit outdated here, isn't it?
It's been underwater for 200 years, so...
I'm trying to make small talk.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to be stupid.
I was going to say that comes naturally, but that would be a self.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
Oh my gosh.
I did dump everything on the table to the ground, and then I think now I'm just gonna lift the table and flip it.
Okay, you flip the table.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing beneath
Now
it.
I'm gonna start smashing the chairs.
Is this like an impulse for you?
Yeah.
Or is it like you feel like
in?
you have to, like compulsion?
It feels really good too, and so I do.
Well, a lot of things feel good, but they don't get you what you want.
I don't want anything. I want to do this.
That's a whole can of worms, actually. Wow. Did not expect that.
Well, what did you expect? I start casting Ray of Frost on the
I don't
chairs.
know, maybe I know with you, it's probably because you got some fucking competency issues or something. You know, insecure or whatever. I don't know what that's like.
Why would I be insecure?
I don't know. It's the vibes.
I'm still just smashing chairs.
You must be worse at reading things than you think.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I am
particularly good at reading things. I'm probably better than you are, though.
Probably better than holding your breath, right?
Yeah, definitely that. Why would I have to hold my breath? That's not a useful skill.
Oh, well, it was a useful skill back there, arguably.
That's a 1 in a million shot.
Well, we can try it again. There are some windows in here that I'd love to
I'm
smash.
absolutely fantastic, honey bun.
While we're doing this, I get the skeleton without a sword to pick up a chair and just start hitting the table with it.
Yay, we're breaking things.
It does. Very,
Yay,
very non-committally, but it does.
Just saying that if I was in Semtil, none of this would matter. I'm great there.
Okay, why do you leave then? I get it to hit harder with
Well,
more
Because I wanted to have a few more things on my resume before I really pushed for the hierarch position. But now it's kind of stupid considering that I know that who the hell would vote for Jacquemo over me.
I think I vote for
I thought you didn't care about the hierarchy.
One, your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, me too.
Two,
I've heard good
I think I like him.
things.
I think I vote for him over you.
that's wonderful. Anyway,
You would vote for these skeletons.
Yeah, I
over
think
her.
these skeletons deserve to be hierarch.
you think saying things
Actually, I agree.
it doesn't get to me. I know that I have more money and more prestige than you're ever going to have. All you're going to have is some dumb axe and this weird murder complex.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Be happy. I just know that I'm better than you.
Oh, is that why you were born last?
You see her eye just start twitching, and she sits there and she goes, "In all aspects other than physical, I am the firstborn."
I do think Ciel's gonna burst out laughing.
I am the smartest. I am the most passionate. I care the most. I am the best.
I've stopped listening. I'm casting Ray of Frost on another chair.
I'm smashing the
Well,
ray
it's
of
not my
frost.
fault. You're a directionless loser.
Well, you know, I'm glad that I have friends who care about me, and I tried to get one of the skeletons to say something like, "Yeah, we love Geneviève," but they don't have anything except teeth, so they just chatter a bit.
That's funny considering that I don't think anyone cares about you, really. You give off the impression. Might be wrong, but
Are you sure you're not projecting?
no, I have a lot of people like me. Everyone's my friend.
You've said so, yes. Like me. And
Have I finished smashing everything in this room?
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm done here. Are we moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I also did, actually, I grabbed all of the paintings and cast Shocking Grasp on them.
Okay, yeah, they're smoldering away.
No. Don't get the 8. Don't get the 8.
I'm gonna take a minute to consider the 8. Yeah, but I don't want him there.
Yeah, but there's so many
Yeah.
things in this world you can destroy. Let one beautiful thing exist. Besides me.
I cast Ray of Frost on Vittoria. No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I guess we'll start moving downstairs.
Yeah.
It's really hard to wantonly destroy things with 2 evocation spells. Have you heard about how hard it is for me?
Your life is
You're
so difficult. Oh my
oppressed for being
god.
a necromancer.
Where do you even come from?
Yes. Just a small town. In some time, they'll know it as the home of me.
You guys
That's
care too much about a lot of things.
And you don't?
No, because
No.
I don't have to. Because I can just...
That's true. You care.
kill a bunch of
disturbing
people
me.
and
you
break
don't
a
have
bunch of
to or you
things.
don't want to because then it'll hurt your big heart.
Mm.
Stupid.
See, you said you're good at reading people, but she has the smallest heart I can imagine, especially compared to body
Yeah.
size.
Listen, I think she's got the potential for it. I just think it's easier when you're hurting a lot to and she makes a motion and goes and does a smile and she goes, just make yourself one-dimensional.
Oh, I don't really know what you're talking about, and I don't care easier. It's pretty good to make skeletons and get them to kill each other also.
You're just, I know I said it to Ciel, but God, you are just so simple, Geneviève. I really appreciate it.
I think you meant that as an insult.
What, me? No.
She's everybody's
Never.
friend.
We're
Yeah.
friends. Remember, I'm everyone's friend.
When you die, can I keep your corpse?
No.
Oh.
I revoke that consent. I know I told you earlier that
I think you can't have it. Just take it anyway. She'll be dead.
True, yeah.
But you gotta get
Yeah,
to
but
it
my
first,
family's
because I
like-
will liquefy it.
True. Yeah, we can fight for it when the time
Okay.
comes.
Or you guys could take it back to Semtil, get some money for it, probably.
No, because it would be much more embarrassing for you to be some kind of zombie. You could have her be a servant,
Well, I can
right?
both
Like
be
some
dead.
kind of servant zombie. Like that would be
Oh,
funny.
yeah, they can do whatever I tell them.
Yeah.
That's so much better for you two. I just like that you're trying to get me to role play your guys' kind of lifestyle. It's really interesting.
I don't even know what
You
you're
know,
talking
seeing
about.
how the
Kill now?
others live, poor people, poor unloved
Have her
people.
clean the
Huh.
stable, just cover her nasty corpse in horse shit.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
I,
yeah.
you know what? I like a horse.
Something.
No, but
I
see,
think they're interesting.
if she was a zombie, I could get the zombie to roll itself in horse
Yeah,
shit.
you know what?
That's
Not
much
even
more
doing anything, just rolling around in horse shit. Take
Yeah.
her teeth.
Anyway, where to next? Are we going downstairs?
Well, no, there's no way to go down the stairs. Those stairs go back
Oh,
upstairs.
okay. So,
Oh,
so we're just
there's
in
a
this
door.
room?
Okay,
There's 2 doors on either side of the room.
right or left?
Whatever you think.
Right.
Your Grace.
Right. Your Highness would be more appropriate.
Oh, but no,
Okay.
that's preserved for people who are actually in charge of a country, I think.
All I'm saying is that you're not seeing the opportunity here. When I rule Semtil, I'm gonna need people to just wantonly destroy my enemies, and you're a perfect candidate, even if you're stupid as hell.
You can do that anyway.
I could do that anyway. Why would I want to destroy your enemy?
Yeah, but then you could get money, and people could.
But I don't want money. I don't care.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You're much more likely to get taken down by someone.
Okay, well then
you
I'm
don't have
fucking
protection.
dead. Like, it doesn't
God,
matter.
you're so stupid. Jesus Christ. Sorry, it just hit me that you're a fucking idiot. Good Lord.
Is the door locked?
Slam open the door.
The doors are not locked.
Yeah,
no.
I think
What's
Ciel's
behind
just
them?
gonna shrug.
Dear God.
Margot, I think, is appalled by how awful the girls are
Yeah.
and how much they could have been. Anytime we're frustrated with the girls at any point beyond this, we need to go
Could
cookie
be
this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vittoria, as you open your door, you open into what looks obviously to be some kind of study.
Mm.
There's a large bookshelf on the back wall with a old chest next to it. There are a couple statues that flank a now waterlogged desk that's just covered with notes and scribblings. Geneviève, as you open your door, you are met with a sight of kind of a graded off staircase going down. You'll see streaks of blood going down it, and another door on the far wall. Vittoria, you also have another door. Both of you, however, see a window going out into what would have been the courtyard, where a statue still stands deep in the water.
What does it look like? Can I see what the statue looks like?
It looks to be a statue of one of the gods.
Do I know which one? I have proficiency in religion.
You know religion now.
I'll
Smart
roll
now.
it. I have a +5 to it now.
You're not entirely sure, but it's a large hooded figure with several strings of masks hanging down.
Oh no!
Can we see each other across the courtyard?
Are you okay?
Very, very dimly through the water. You can see Vittoria's light in the other room.
I wave at her cheerfully.
I feel sick to my stomach and don't know why.
I feel like somebody is mad at me.
I feel like there is a being in the universe that is angry with me, which is a weird feeling because normally I feel nothing but the warmth of Almond's love or something.
Can I roll stealth because I want to go down the bloody stairs because I don't know what's down there, but I want to get the run up on it.
Oh, we have no way to communicate that. I'm just going to be rummaging through shit then. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I do want to go through the papers on the desk and stuff.
All right. There seems to be a bunch of notes about various things. You'll catch, what look to be like alchemical formulas. You'll catch notes about how, while unwilling, the servants produced very good test subjects. And various things about how, progress was coming along, worries about conspiracies against him. All in all, it's research notes from what he was doing.
I want these. I'm going to take them.
Okay.
Is there anything in that chest?
I get bored and wander over because, that study looks more interesting to me. And can I also rummage?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
chilling. I'm getting ready to sneak down those stairs.
Should I roll investigation?
Sure.
Is there anything in the chest?
That's 11 plus 6.
Like, there's more notes other than that. Bills of sale, deeds to various properties that have probably long since been sold to other people.
17.
Yeah, you both find pretty much just more stuff.
I'm going to take a bunch of the
Okay.
research notes.
Oh, I was also going to take some of the
I've already
research
taken
notes.
as many off the desk before. I think before you even came in here, I took a lot of them off the desk.
Yeah.
But I'm also taking some from the thing. I'm shoving them in my cleavage.
Oh, this seems cool.
Mm.
I think Ciel was going to stalk and murder something downstairs. Should we go find her?
So just like a normal day.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this room that's interesting? Those gargoyle-looking things?
Just these stuff, I think.
Just
No
statues.
treasure.
Yeah, I guess we. There is another door here. Let's just go. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, also, by the way, like my last command to my skeletons has just been to follow me, but they're a little slower than me, so they're kind of lag like a video game character, and they also get stuck behind obstacles like a video game character.
I rolled a 12 plus 5, so 17 for stealthing down the stairs.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you open the door, even though the hinges are definitely rusted, you open it fairly silently. And as you go down the stairs, you hear the faint sound of what sounds like weeping.
Oh, something is down here.
As you come down the stairs, you enter into a large room that you can guess at one point in time may have been the servants' quarters. Beds are smashed against the far wall. Personal effects litter the floor. The air here is thick and damp. What's your guys' marching order coming downstairs
I'm
real quick?
assuming.
I think Ciel went first.
Yeah, Ciel's in front because she's got a plan.
I'm
She's got a passion.
Ciel, Vittoria, or Vittoria might be following up the rear.
Yeah, but the skeletons are at the rear, I think. Ciel, Vittoria, Geneviève, skeletons?
Yes.
So Skelebros are bringing up the rear, and it's so
Yeah.
good. Okay, let me grab you a couple skeletons.
Can I say that one of them is holding, that the one that doesn't have a sword has a bit of chair?
Sure, I'll let you use it as a club.
Yay.
As you look into the room that once housed all the servants of the house, you see etched into the ground designs in a huge circle surrounding more designs that themselves surround what looks to be a dried blood symbol, at the center of which lies a figure just slowly weeping as black oozes from its head.
Oh, sweet.
Can I sneak up on this horror villain?
Yes.
Please.
It's those like 80s like Jason versus
Freddy versus Jason.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Can I roll Anna to figure out what this elaborate ritual circle does?
Sure.
Yay.
A roll.
Can I also roll some kind of intelligence to see if I know what this circle does? I am a warlock to a fiend.
I mean, go ahead.
Arcana?
Yes.
For Arcana, I got a 19 plus 3, 22.
May I attack?
20.
What was your stealth roll?
Stealth roll is a 17.
Yeah, definitely. You can get the run up on this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep stealthing until I get right up behind it, and then slowly I'm gonna bring my axe up and swing it really hard into it and go, "Here's Ciel!"
Oh my god!
Yay! Brava!
So that is a 15 plus 7 for the first one, and a 16 plus 7 for the next one. So a 22 and a 23.
Yeah, they
I
both
also,
hit.
as a bonus action, am starting my rage, getting into the rage mode.
Okay.
So that first one is a 3 plus 4 is a 7. For the second one, that is a 7 plus 4. So 18 points of damage. As I
18
just
points.
start swinging my axe at whatever the hell is in the center of this pentagram.
So as you do get closer, you'll notice that it is a humanoid that is covered in bloody, molding rags. Its skin is it's pressed tightly against the bone and looks almost like a leather. However, its eyes are completely empty. Instead of eyes, what it has, it looks to be like two jags of glass just jammed into the sockets where the black ooze is coming out. What were the Arcana checks we got?
22.
22?
Oh god, let me double check. Oh god, where'd it go? Oh no, roll it again because I forgot. 17.
17. Okay. So you guys can figure pretty much that the magic circle and everything like that, just judging by how fast it was created and all that good stuff, and judging by the poor sap who's in the middle of it now, this is probably what's keeping the house from being flooded.
Oh, be careful. Oh, if we kill him, we all gonna die.
All except her. That works. I shouldn't have said that out loud. But this is sloppy work, really.
We might have to kill Ciel.
Oh, I didn't want it to come to
Maybe
this.
Ciel was the real horror movie villain the whole time.
Did you not see her mask? It's straight out of Halloween. Come on.
What the fuck is Halloween?
It was a program.
Oh, like a play? I don't think they played that down at Seven Tail. Probably got censored.
There's too much premarital sex.
Yeah, there was too much premarital sex. They're not into that. Are they into that? They're probably into that. It's Almond. 18 for initiative.
6. Should I cut out the formaldehyde, asshole?
I rolled for initiative a 16 plus 2. Yes, so 18.
I also rolled an 18, but my dex
Your
is
dex is higher, yeah.
We've done that twice this
Yeah.
session. Baby.
What?
So, Vittoria, you go first.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god, I have not been... For some reason, I didn't write down my domain spells. But
They're not the main spells, you don't get them.
Not domain spells. It's a warlock equivalent. Same thing, same concept.
No, it isn't.
I play a lot of clerics is showing.
But it isn't because you don't get... Those are added to your spell list. You don't automatically get
Oh, yeah. Okay. I am going to cast Fireball, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I need it to make a dex saving throw and beat a... What the fuck is my spell save DC again? 16.
All right, so it fails. How big is the explosion, by the way?
It's pretty big. 20 feet.
Oh, because the circle
20
is there
foot
also.
Oh, god damn it!
No, actually, Okay, so barely misses you guys. But it does hit the entire circle.
Fuck, if I did that, that would blow this shit to fuck!
I have to make my dex save. Exactly. It was a saving throw, so that was 15 plus 2. That was a 7.
Yeah, you won, but you still take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, that's 2... Oh, fuck, hold on. 2 6s. 34 points of damage.
Wow.
Damn.
So 17
17
otherwise.
points,
All right, Ciel, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm going to... it has to make a dex saving throw for my rage, because it started getting windy and rainy again. I think this time it's raining harder.
Okay.
Ciel is definitely, like, visibly excited. And, yeah, I'm going to attack with my axe, and then you make a dex saving throw. The DC is 14.
Okay.
I did roll a 10 plus 7, so a 17 for the first attack, and a 14 plus 7, so a 21? 21 for the second attack.
Your second attack hits.
Okay.
All
11 plus 4 is 15.
right, so it beats 14.
It beats a 14? Okay,
Mhm.
It still takes 2 damage. Lightning damage is like it gets hit by a bolt of lightning that comes out of the cloud, and then it took 14 damage from me swinging it with my axe.
So 16 total?
Yes? Wait, no, it didn't take 14 because it was 11 plus 4, so it took 15. So 17 damage total.
Okay.
I'm so scared that we are going to just destroy this whole thing.
Oh, don't worry.
Uh-oh.
I am
So-
worried.
This creature, as you're hitting it, it basically starts weeping louder and louder until it's basically screaming while it's weeping. I need every single one of you who can hear it.
Mm.
I can't hear anything. I'm stupid.
Too bad.
I have no ears.
You need to make a will
lost
save.
A wisdom save? Okay.
Wisdom save, yes.
Do the skeletons have to?
No, they're fine. They can't hear anything, so.
Yeah.
I have proficiency in wisdom saving.
Okay, it's 21. Yeah, me too.
Oh, that was a 19 minus 1, so an 18.
12 plus 6, so 18?
Everyone but Geneviève is now shaken for the entire counter.
What?
What's shaken?
-2 to all attack rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you.
Fuck!
Is that its whole turn?
No, that's its free action.
Oh, fucking hell.
Bitch.
So now, with its black Icarus tears that have dripped onto its kind of claws and teeth, it's going to attack Ciel.
Like Billie Eilish?
It's gonna... You're like, Billie Eilish! Billie Eilish, is that you?
Oh my god, Billie, I'm a huge fan. Someone needs to help you.
I'm going to enjoy this way too much.
Okay, attack.
Okay, one second.
My AC is 15, and I am resistant to lightning damage, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh, that's
Because you
nice.
raging, yeah.
Because I'm ragey. I'm anky.
Okay.
I'm Anky, and I'm Kanky.
I'm anky and I'm kanky, and I'm gonna kick you so hard.
Gonna smash you and hit you and hurt you so bad.
I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Oh, dear.
Just give it to me.
The good news is that it misses one of its claws.
Alrighty.
The bad news is that it hits with its bite, and the worst news is that it crits with the other claw.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, give it to me. Alrighty. Kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. Don't worry.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Let me die.
All right, so you're only going to take 15 damage from the claw.
It's not that.
Hold on.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Hold on. We're not done yet.
And then 1d6. And then 10 damage from the bite.
And I'm at 35.
And now?
It's like almost my hit points.
I need you to make a constitution check.
Oh, I'm good at those.
-2, remember.
I know. Okay, that was a 17 plus 5, so a 22?
All right, you resist the poison for now.
Yay! Yeah, no, I do. I think I get thrown a little bit as I'm attacked and bit.
Geneviève, it is your turn.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna command my loyal undead servants, my new best friends, to attack this boy and keep attacking.
All right.
But I'll do my main action and then roll their attacks. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put my hands to my temple. Like, she does this with very little expression. She just says, like, attack, and they go off jogging to attack. And while they're doing
Napoleon
that,
Bonaparte. Attack!
while they're doing that, she's gonna cast a chromatic orb.
Okay.
And that's a 13 plus 6. Did that hit?
13 plus 6, that's 19. It misses.
Oh, fuck. Okay, just a glove of acid splots behind it. My skeletons are probably going to miss in that sense, but they're still for tanking, and they'll serve me well if I have to turn against my party members. 13 plus 4, that does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
And the one with the club, they're not very strong. Oh, that's a not 20. The one with the club.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations,
Hell
you
yeah.
crit.
Thanks. Is that a normal club 1d4 damage dice?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. It has buffs. So it's weak as shit, because it's a skeleton. It has a strength modifier of +0, but it has a buff to its damage die of, I think, +3. Okay, it's 2d4. Well, 1d4 doubled. Okay, that's 1 damage, 2 damage, plus my boost. It takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As a skeleton just whacks it with a chair leg. See, wanton destruction does have benefits.
All right. Vittoria, it's back to you.
I'm gonna move like diagonally to where I'm like above, basically directly above it. I am probably gonna hit the skeletons with this, but I am gonna cast. Oh, I am gonna hit Ciel probably too. Whatever, you'll be fine. It's a strength save. I am going to cast Arms of Hadar, but instead of tendrils of dark energy, I do want it to look like chains.
Okay.
Like a bunch of chains just sort of sprout out of the ground, and like my eyes go black and my hands start doing the thing where they look like the skin is kind of just like sloughing off.
Yeah.
Everything in that 10-foot radius around me needs to make a strength save against a 16.
Okay, and I get
I will
advantage
not
on
do it.
strength saves because I'm in
Mhm.
range.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay,
still
one-
take half damage is the thing, but you
Okay, one
don't
got
have
a
any other
19.
effects.
One got a 19. The second got a 3.
Okay, so one succeeds.
Yeah.
But first,
Okay.
that's 246. Does it succeed, Marco?
What's the DC?
16?
16.
It fails.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
I got an 11 plus 7 for
It also,
with advantage, so 18.
you succeed. You do take half damage. It also can't take reactions until its next turn. Don't know if
Okay.
that matters, but it's something.
Nope.
Oh, that's really good damage. Hold on.
Okay.
6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5. So 22 damage.
22 damage and have that for the 2 who
Yeah,
who made it.
11 otherwise.
Okay.
It's
Let
necrotic
me just-
too, if that matters.
The second skeleton, so soon after its triumphant blow, crumbles into dust.
I'm so
Aw.
sorry.
And I go, no!
Victoria's not, but I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. The other one has 8 hit points left.
Oh, no. All right, Ciel, take us home.
Take us home. How is it looking?
It definitely looks like the bonds that are holding it together are starting to fall apart.
Okay.
Like literal bonds of magic?
Yeah.
Is it like rotting?
It's starting to fall apart.
Okay, so 19 plus 5 because I took -2 from my +7 that I do to attack because we're shook. Oh my god,
We
the girls
shook?
are shook.
Oh my god, we shook.
Oh my god,
We
shook.
annoying.
A 23? 22.
That is.
Okay. And it needs to make a dex save.
Do.
12, yes. 20 plus 8 is 28. Yes. Okay. So did it beat the DC of 14?
Nope.
Oh, dope. Okay, so it takes 28 damage. Yes, 28 damage from the me swinging my axe at it again. I think I'm just definitely like angrier. Like, how dare you think that you can attack me? I'm the biggest, baddest bitch in the room, you know? And it takes another 6 lightning damage from, I think it's like 3 bolts of lightning this time. Just like come down from the cloud and hit it directly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, definitely. So how much damage did you deal?
28 plus 6 is 34.
How do you kill it?
Yeah, I swing my axe at it real hard. I think I like go for its legs. I think I'm getting more like torturously gruesome. You know, I think like I go for its legs and it gets hit by the lightning, and then I think as it like goes down, I'm like down on it and I'm shoving the glass farther into its eyeballs.
Jesus.
Just trying to tear this thing apart with my hands.
Jazz, this is the sexiest thing you've ever done.
Thank you.
As it dies, it crumples into the middle of the magic circle and softens into a sludge that starts to go out. And, well, you see when it hits the dried blood symbol, it starts to hiss and fizz. At the same time, at the back of the room, you hear a heavy metal door unlock.
Oh.
Zelda Dungeon Reward.
Heavy metal.
I turn around, I have my axe, and I'm like, I'm like covered in black sludge.
I come over and yank my poor skeleton out of the way and give it a pat on the...
Wipe a tear, you did
clavicle.
well.
Not clavicle. I give it a pat on the scapula. This was actually not the one that did any damage in the slightest.
Me too.
But I love it the same more than anyone else
I
here.
start rubbing my hands where they start looking normal again. It's like, oh, that's something you see your skin start sliding off, huh?
Is the blood circle dissolving?
Oh, yeah, it's the blood circle starting to dissolve.
Okay, I think maybe get out of here.
Yeah, I think we should run through the heavy metal doors.
Yeah, sounds good. The ones that dramatically unlocked. I like that.
The gore
Good.
doors.
Okay, I guess we go through the heavy metal
Yeah.
doors.
As you go over to the heavy metal door and you push it open, it actually reveals a small hidden room. At the back of which you see the termination of the vast machine that started in the attic.
Oh.
You see basically as the pipes come down from in the experimentation room, and they all feed into what looks to be a large pedestal of kind of a combination of the fluids you saw upstairs. Sitting in the middle of it is just a brain and a spine with all of its nerves just out in the fluid. You'll see a little jet of the wispy stuff kind of get shot into the canister.
Are you the man?
This is an even worse immortality life hack than I was expected. I'm
Honestly,
ashamed
no,
of you
this is sick as
professionally.
fuck. Technology's cool.
I'm confused as to what's going on here. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a brain
guy
in a
who runs
jar.
this house.
Yeah.
Pretty stupid.
Oh. Ew, should we
Please,
kill him?
No, leave him alone.
No.
He ain't hurting nobody.
He murdered all his servants.
Yeah, but I'd do that, so.
Yeah, I would do that. This is not an ethical.
No. Me too.
This is not an ethical objection. I object to his misuse of the craft.
You're a necromancer.
Yeah.
What are you
He's very bad at necromancy. I don't like his style.
This isn't necromancy.
Just
this is...
because you cannot understand something doesn't
We're
mean
having a
it's bad.
conversation
I
here!
want to kill him.
No, it's bad because you're a brain in a jar.
Yes, but I shall live forever, and you shall die of old age.
By the way, you're hearing this in your brain, like you're not hearing him speak.
Motherfucker's got a good idea, actually. He might have
Okay,
some
or,
cash.
get this, we kill him now, and we all have to die.
Yeah.
Because if I smash your glass, my guy, you get to be a brain on the floor that I will stomp to death with my feet,
Can
and
I
you'll
pull his
die.
nerves out?
Such a crude creature. Now I remember.
I know. This motherfucker makes sense.
Now I remember why I forsook my mortal form.
That I
You're
do not
stupid.
agree with. It's pretty ugly.
It's not good. This idiot thinks he's a god.
Yeah.
He's not, but it's kind of nice to let people think, kind of let people believe their own fantasy, like I do with you two.
I think it would be kind of nice to pull out his nerves and tie them into a knot and hit him with that.
God, I want to
No.
stomp on him so bad.
Y'all,
Yeah.
we can go mutilate other bodies. Let's leave this stupid motherfucker to just...
Yeah, but he challenged us.
Hold on. Where's the treasure?
Yeah, where's the treasure?
Treasure?
Yeah, dipshit, where's the money?
You actually believed my servant that I sent to collect me more souls to feed the process.
Oh, you ain't taking. There ain't nothing.
Okay, so we can
you
kill him,
do.
right?
Nah. I'm gonna try and open the door. Has he locked it?
No, the door's still open.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! We can just go.
We can
What's he
go,
gonna
yes,
do?
but
Is
we
he
should
gonna
kill
get
him
out and
first.
stop us?
He's a brain in the
Motherfucker
jar.
can't walk. He's a brain.
Yes, but we can't stop us if we kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what's the point?
It
The
will
point
be
is-
satisfying.
Yes.
Okay, all I'm saying is if we kill him, then this process stops. The magic stops. Yeah, Ciel, you can fucking breathe. I fucking can't. I'll die. I'm not.
That's not something that I'm totally opposed to.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying I could just cast Hold Person and get us to leave. Jen.
We still have to go through the water anyway. Guy, if you don't want us to end your mortal quasi-existence, how about you tell us how to get back to Malvak?
Swim.
We can't hold up. Well, you can't hold your breath for that long. Also, Rory, do you have any objections to us killing this brain in a jar?
Only because I know that it would kill us immediately.
Oh,
Would it?
Yeah.
it won't.
It won't.
No.
Wait, it won't?
You guys
No.
started the timer when the blood circle started dissolving. The brain in the jar isn't feeding the magic. He's just alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, then we can fucking smash his ass.
All right, I'm gonna take my axe and I'm gonna smash his ass because he had deigned to be like, I'm better than you because I can't die. Ciel's like, fuck you, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I'll show
I'll
you.
show you. Yeah, no, she's gonna swing her axe to the glass. Do I have to roll damage for that?
No, it's a giant axe hitting pretty brittle glass.
Yeah. When his brain falls to the floor, I was gonna stomp on it, but I think I'm gonna grab it. And it's time to cast Shocking Grasp.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't even need to roll damage. You cast it and you feel the energy surge into the brain, and everyone else. It's almost like stovetop Jiffy Pop, except for like it swells up, and then
I'm hungry.
Sweet.
and space
That's
just
what you
splatters
do.
brain matter everywhere.
All right, that's done. Are we leaving?
I think we should leave.
Yeah, I think we should go.
As you guys leave that room, you'll see most of the blood circle has dissolved, and from
Moving fast.
and even down here, you'll hear from very high above in the attic, thum, as the walls give way to the water.
Oh!
Okay, are we going to the top and trying to swim from the top? It's a terrible pity that someone destroyed our only potion of water breathing.
It's funny that someone was a pussy-ass bitch who was going to let me die.
This is great. You know what? This is maybe the best day I've had with you two.
Aw, I appreciate you too.
I don't appreciate you. I think you're fucking annoying.
Aw.
But you're very strong, and I appreciate that.
Also, what was with why did he leave the bloodstains down here? Pretty stupid if he was experimenting on his servants. If I had servants and I was disappearing them for experiments, I would at least make a good
I don't
follow-up.
think you two have time to discuss that.
We're jogging as we're talking.
Are we going back upstairs to the top?
Yeah. I'm assuming we're going upstairs and leaving through the same way.
Yeah,
we
except
came.
for now it's all, according to the listeners, the map is that level is all filled with water.
No, the water has to be coming down, so there's going to be air.
Is there
bubbles.
another door anywhere?
Oh, there's doors all around you. There's windows to
There's
the
doors around,
outside.
but- yeah.
Oh, then I guess we just go through a window to the outside and
I
shoot
will
up.
remind
Fill the
you, you
water.
are like 300 feet underwater.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what to do.
Do we have? Are there any big?
Would you guys?
containers anywhere?
Would you like to phone a friend?
Yes.
Oh, you have a friend. Hello, Warlock.
Me? Oh yeah! And then I think she's gonna open up the compact that she opened earlier and tap it a few times and full first she's gonna slit open her finger and put some blood into the powder and then tap it a few times, be like, hello!
Yeah, a chain devil will kind of appear on the glass. What is it with these warlocks and compacts? Who knows? Yeah, basically the chain devil is just kind of lounging on what looks to be a throne made of chains that are pulled taut, almost coming from its body.
Yeah.
Vittoria goes, hey baby, what's shaking,
Is this
hun?
What are you in trouble for this time?
Well, the thing is, and you can see her start to twirl her hair around her face.
Collapsing house underwater.
Sorry,
and,
I don't
a
think
lot
you
of
have time
water.
to flirt with whatever. I don't even want to analyze if
It's
I
just
can.
a
That is-
term. We were trying to get out of this place, but I
It's
really
underwater.
can't breathe underwater, which is so stupid, you know. So we need help getting out. We're like 300 feet underwater in Malvak. Do you have anything that could help us?
Well, it depends. How'd you get there in the first place?
Potion of
We
water
were-
breathing.
A potion of water breathing?
And you don't have any more?
No.
We had one more, and those idiots let it go to the ocean. It was really funny. You should have been there.
Do you have a way to make any?
Oh, there isn't. Well, I think it's underwater now. The alchemy station thing.
Do we know how to do that? Do you know
You're
how
a
to do
wizard.
Geneviève.
that? It takes time to do those, doesn't it, though?
I mean, yeah, but you have basically have all the components. You only need to make 2.
Oh, okay. But, like, the house is not going to flood for a bit, is it, then?
No. The spell's starting to fail, but it hasn't like totally failed yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If
And
it
it'll
totally failed, you'd all be underwater right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I could probably do that.
Well, why didn't you bring that up before? I had to call up my girl.
I didn't think of it.
out of
Oh, but
nowhere.
she's so smart. All right, come on, guys.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm very smart. Well, you can just go and swim if you think you're so much better.
Do you want me to leave you here?
No.
Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go make this potion. I'm gonna keep the contact and be like, so anyway, what happened was I was just start regaling the whole tale to this poor chain devil who's just like, wow.
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, no, as you guys run up the stairs, you'll notice coming down, the stairs have definitely turned into kind of mini waterfalls. As you reach the second level, like the water is not gushing down, but definitely pouring down the ladder hole as the shimmering kind of flickers off and on every so often.
Yeah, so do I need to roll anything to apply my wizardly wiles?
Roll me Arcana.
Okay. That was an 8?
Plus?
No, 5 plus 3.
Oh. So you're looking around and you can't find the components. You see some that might look like it, but you're not entirely sure.
Oh, fuck.
Can I? Fuck, I wouldn't know, but I'm wondering if I can just like balls to the wall try
Do what?
to like help somehow or to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, can I just like start pulling up? Is this it? Is it like, can I roll perception to see if I find more like ingredients?
You know what?
I'll
I'll let you roll perception, and I will count. And here, go ahead and roll perception.
That was a 17 plus 3.
Nice.
So yeah, no, you find what seems to be a bunch of they don't smell as bad as the preservatives did, hidden back on the shelves. Junie, go ahead and roll Arcana again, but this time roll it as if you're being assisted.
Does that mean advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's an 11. And that's a 12. Plus 3. 15?
Yeah, no, you find the stuff and you can start brewing a potion.
Okay, thanks. That's great. Can one of you chop this for me?
Chop it?
Yeah, you heard of a knife?
Yeah, I've heard of a fucking knife. I do have a dagger.
Mhm.
I pull out my dagger and I just start like hacking at.
Yeah, slicing
Well-
motion would be better, like cilantro.
What's that?
So yeah, as you guys are beginning to argue, you feel drips coming from the floorboard above you.
Okay.
As you hear the groan of wood under a lot of strain.
Okay. Skeleton, light the fire for me. We're cutting it a little close.
I'm like looking at my nails. I'm like looking at my axe. I'm just touching a little.
How are they?
My nails, they're not great. No, I'm just like being an ass, like on purpose.
So, do we manage on this week's episode of Kitchen Nightmares to get the potion of water breathing?
You successfully make 2 doses.
Yay! Can we just drink it now?
I mean, judging by what happened last time you guys tried to drink one underwater.
Fair. Okay,
Fair.
bottoms up.
And the devil laughs.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, no, you guys probably slurp it out of the cauldron with your hands, and just as you finish it, the floor gives way.
Yay!
And our
Oh.
bodies are crushed and we die immediately because whether or not we can breathe underwater does not protect us from the pressure of.
Yeah, all our lungs collapse.
This is high fantasy. Pressure doesn't exist.
Can I bring my skeleton with me too? I might have to
Sure.
carry it.
You might have to carry him in pieces.
No,
The skeleton
it is-
just kind of floats.
Oh, okay, good. It still has a sword.
Yeah, no, as you guys float through the hole in the roof where the roof once was,
Hmm.
as you're floating up, you'll see basically that the house kind of slides down the silt layer and just disappears into the darkness.
Yeah.
With a mass of bubbles with what remained of the air pockets in there comes roaring up to buffet you guys on your way up.
I think as we break the surface, I'm gonna look at the other person and be like, well, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, we didn't get anything out of this.
Marco, I did love it. I had such a fantastic time. I just
Yeah,
want you to
yeah.
know that before I continue with this.
I got to kill a lot of things, and that was worthwhile for
You know where my sisters are. Do you want me to go help kidnap them and release them into a forest and then hunt them for sport?
That sounds like the most cooperative thing you and I have ever had.
What can I say? I'm a giver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today was kind of a bust, but at least I got to meet Mortimer here. And
Who the fuck is
And I shake the skeleton's hand.
Jen?
Yeah? Aren't you going to introduce yourselves?
I hold out my hand.
It shakes it
in
politely.
the same limp fish.
The
For a
kissy
kiss?
way.
Are we just like in the surface of the
Yeah,
lagoon?
we're treading water.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I don't make the skeleton shake. It does, like, press its face there in imitation of a kiss.
Oh, finally, someone has respect for me like they fucking need to outside a goddamn cemetery, you fucking porn. Sorry. She starts ranting and she starts swimming back to shore.
As they're swimming behind, Ciel like leans into Geneviève, like, what do you think would happen if I just like grabbed her ankles and dragged us down?
I guess she would drown.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Later.
I might not stop you.
We ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Horrifically. We deserved to die.
We deserve to die.
Those are the meanest sons of bitches.
Yes.
I feel dirty.
I know,
We're
I
just so
feel
mean to
great.
each other.
I love you all so much.
Yeah.
Happy
I love you
Halloween.
too.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween, listeners!
Keep spooky.
Feliz Dia de los Muertos! Happy Samhain! Happy All Saints Day for all our Catholic
Yeah, hell yeah, represent!
Alright, okay, are we good?
Bye.
Bye.